Hey, what's up? It's another episode of Good Ass Conversations. Today is December 6th, 2025. I'm here today with Julian. What's up, dude? How you doing?
Oh my God, we're just gonna pretend like we didn't talk for like an hour before this.
It's all good.
I'm good, man. Like, I'm coming off of like a sort of a dark period.
Oh, really?
But like, I came back pretty good. Like when you invited me to this like a month ago.
Yeah.
I'd stayed off my phone for like probably 4 months since July.
That's cool.
Like, just trying to, I don't even know what to call it. It's not like soul searching or whatever, but it was more like it's like a self-analyzing kind of thing. Like, I was trying to look into shit that I was doing.
Yeah.
And eventually that just kind of spiraled down. Like, I was finding things that I wasn't expecting, and it turned into overthinking. And then that's where the 4-month dark period came in.
I feel you.
And then as soon as I came out, first thing I got back on my Instagram after almost completely deleting it.
Yeah.
And then you sent me that message, and I was like, this feels like good timing.
Oh, cool. Fuck yeah.
I mean, I postponed it for a month just so I could prepare myself.
Yeah.
But right now it feels pretty good. Yeah.
Thanks for doing this. I appreciate it.
No problem, man.
Yeah.
I feel like this is something I really needed, so.
Have you gone through like phases before? Is it almost like you sort of understand what you might be expecting, like as you go into like a phase?
Definitely. Yep. Because the last time I had a dark period was probably 2021.
Okay.
And it was because like so many fucking things happened at the end of 2020.
Yeah.
With like the height of COVID.
Yeah.
And because like earlier that year, like before COVID even happened, I guess we're getting into it now.
Yeah.
I got accepted into a school in New Jersey.
Okay.
Have you heard of the Cubert School?
I have. Yeah.
Well, this is where it gets bad.
Okay.
Because I got accepted into that, and then that was supposed to be like my dream school.
Oh, really?
After like years of being out of school, like in and out of community college. And when I got accepted into Cubert School, I was like, this is it. Like, as soon as I get there, all I gotta do is like show them my work, and maybe I can get a job like that.
Yeah.
Because I've been trying to find as many like stories or students as possible that would say something about that, and I found like a few. I never asked anybody personally, but the research that I did, they were saying that, I mean, it's possible, and if you show that you got what it takes to get a job as soon as you get there, then you're gold. You don't even have to finish the curriculum. So I get accepted, and then throughout the rest of that year, it's mostly preparing. Yeah. Like collecting all my sketches, finished drawings, and then making a portfolio, which is way harder than I expected.
It's different.
Yeah. Because you gotta like pick and choose your children and show them off. Some don't make the cut, and then some you're like, I don't know about you, kind of thing. Like, in one of my sketchbooks, I had like a whole page of just like random character faces, either like monsters, aliens, shit like that. But the way I took pictures of them, I was like, I'll take a picture of this one in this corner, that corner. Yeah. And it was just like the first portfolio page was, I sectioned it off in like, these are from my sketchbooks, these are from my finished pieces, and all that shit. But it was just like tiles of portraits. It just looked like a mess. But it made the cut because I got accepted.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. And that kind of like, it scared me just because like anything art related for me gives me a little bit of a like nervous kick.
I feel you. Yeah. I've experienced that for sure.
And then like moving throughout the year, COVID hits, and then it's for some reason they just didn't stop the school year. They still kept it open.
Okay.
And they were like adapting to the whole quarantine shit.
So did you go out there to New Jersey?
The thing is that what brought me there is because it wasn't my first time there.
Oh, really?
I went there like probably a year or two before that for a correspondence course.
Okay.
Like a summer program thing.
Okay.
And when I was there, I was like, man, this is fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like the guys that I'm hanging out with are really, really fucking cool.
Yeah.
We have, of course we have the same interests. Because if we weren't in the class, we were back at our little dorms just talking about like comics and like potential stories that we'd want to tell.
Oh, sweet.
Or the movies that came out.
Yeah.
And why they're dog shit. But I had like high hopes for it.
Yeah.
And then when it actually came to the enrollment, that's when like it was weird, like because when I went out there to like set up for my dorm and then check in on what kind of classes I would have for the year, it was like it was like my first time visiting something outside of my home.
Yeah.
That was that far away.
Yeah.
And that I was going to be completely on my own.
Yeah.
So already it felt like a kind of shaky start. And then you add the quarantine and all that.
Yeah, it's super isolating and stuff like that, yeah.
And the thing that I try to convince myself was that I'm already used to being by myself.
Yeah.
Like solitary and all that.
Yeah.
I'm always in my room drawing and shit. So me being over there is just like being at home. It's just I'm in New Jersey.
Yeah.
It's bad news when I first enter that dorm and they're telling you that you should have 2 bunkmates a room, but I end up with 3 in a very cramped attic.
Really?
Yeah, like you go up 2 flights of tight stairs. Like I'm a big guy, so the stairs are like fucking tight as shit. And I'm going up there like all fucking potatoed up.
Yeah.
And my room is at the end of a hallway. And right away, there's already the guy that I'm bunking with, one of them. That was the first red flag. If the room wasn't the first, this guy was definitely. Like, this guy was a fucking raccoon of a dude.
What does that mean?
It means, like, right away, he just had shit all over. I'm not even talking about, like...
He was messy?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Disgustingly. Like, this dude's gut was kind of like... Yeah, kind of had, like, a crop top. Yeah. And he had a gut.
Yeah.
And he was hairy.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, who is this? This guy's my roommate?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't say it to his face, but me and my dad were just like...
Give each other that look.
Yeah. Because, I mean, at first, like, he seemed like a cool guy. Like, kind of easy to talk to.
That's cool.
Like, you could tell that he's a sort of social dude.
Yeah.
But, like, it's funny because as soon as he left the room to go, like, do something, me and my dad were setting up my little spot in the corner. And while I was distracted, he looked at my roommate's side and he saw his sketchbook, which was like a spiral ring rule notebook with just like chicken scratch drawings. And it looked like something you see in a psych ward.
Oh, really?
Like, it terrified me how much, like, how etchy everything is.
Yeah.
There's no kind of like line work to it. It's very like, I don't want to say stream of consciousness, but it felt like there was no thought put into it. It really scared me.
Really?
And my dad was like, he held it up. He's like, dude. I was like, what? And he just showed it to me like this, and I was like really fucking spooked by it. And he's like, so they're just bringing anybody in here, huh? Like, it's like, that was probably their most desperate year if they brought a guy like that in.
Well, you never know. I feel like in a lot of organizations where you like apply to get in, like it can often be surprising, be it school, work, what have you. It can be surprising who you'll encounter in those environments.
Yeah. And it scares the hell out of me every time.
Yeah.
The unknown always scared me. And this guy was like he was like one of my main examples. Because I'm going to this school thinking like I'm going to be meeting like other like-minded guys, kindred spirits, comic artists, and all that. And this guy was
Did you though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is the first guy that I meet.
Yeah.
And that really like sat in my head for like the duration.
What the fuck is this gonna be?
Yeah, like
what am I getting into?
Yeah, if they can bring this guy in, like what else do they got here? Because I put a lot of work into my portfolio, so I can't even imagine what this fool shared.
Yeah.
Because
well, do you think like one of the things is he put in a lot of volume? Because you spent time with him. Did he draw a lot?
No.
Oh,
that's what was weird.
Yeah.
Because like the first year of that school is supposed to be like a boot camp.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna overwhelm you. And
did he end up making the cut?
No.
Yeah.
He must have stopped around like the first month. Because during that, because I have the third roommate who I'm still really cool with.
Oh, cool.
Like if it weren't for him, I probably would have had a harder time.
Yeah.
Like I owe him a lot. And it made it easier that we had a lot of similar interests.
That's cool.
Like we really bonded over Hellboy and stuff.
Does he have like the same appreciation for you that you have for him?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Me and him were, and it helped that we had the same class too.
That's dope.
Yeah. So anytime like something would happen, it got weird in class too. So
yeah, for sure.
It helped way more that he was next to me. So I just had a guy that I can like, did you fucking hear that shit? I hope so. But I hope he does. I really liked him. And to hear that he had the same thoughts as I did going in, and just kind of getting let down by it felt really validating. Because, like, as the time went by, I had somebody like, did you fucking see that shit, man? Did you hear that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. It felt like I wasn't going crazy. Like I wasn't the only one seeing the problem. So yeah, he messaged me a while ago because I was posting my stuff again.
Cool.
Yeah, and he was just sending me a little like fucking dope kind of thing.
Yeah, man, I think you're a great drawer. Like I think you're a great illustrator, dude.
Thank you.
Can you,
oh, did it fall down?
No, just like angle it a little bit more.
Right here.
Yeah, that's good right there, dude. Yeah, it's awesome.
I'm gonna clip this in my beard.
You ever think like, I definitely try to like do like silver lining type thinking.
Oh, you mean like a hindsight kind of thing? Like it wasn't all bad. Kind of
or just like trying to pull something good out of like not the most favorable situations.
I've started doing that more, but in the moment, no.
I feel like it's hard to do in the moment.
It's like trench warfare.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of shitty times in those classrooms, man.
I had a fucking brutal time in art school.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Like, community college was like my first taste of like art school.
I've been wanting to hear about some of this.
And it was awesome to me, like, because I didn't like school.
Me too.
And like when I first went to university, like I was trying to do film, and I couldn't get into that program immediately. And then I switched over to economics. And then they wouldn't let me fully like sign on to that degree because they're like, you really want to do economics? I was like, yeah, I like seeing the connections and things, how they go together. And then I had like a money issue and a health issue, so I had to leave university the first time I went.
Health issue?
Yeah, like I got really sick, and like I had to move back in with my parents, and it's like it was this weird, perfect storm of everything going wrong at once. So I felt really shitty. Like my best friend, my male best friends, like broke up with me as friends.
Broke up?
And they never gave me a reason. I never found out why to this day. You know, and at the same time, like, I'm sort of grateful to them, because if they hadn't have done that, like, I wouldn't have started like my creative journey the way I did. My girlfriend broke up with me at the same time. I lost funding for college in my apartment, and I had to leave college, and I had like a health issue going on, and I had to move back in with my parents. So it's like all this happened at once. I was super fucking sad.
Oh man.
And I turned to drawing for the first time in my life to like just like pick me up or entertain myself.
Are you saying like during that time?
Yeah. So like when I first went to college and all that stuff went on, that's when I first started drawing, just to like pass time. And like it really cheered me up at that time.
Nice.
And I thought I was gonna go back to, my rough plan was to go back to community college and get into a program where I could do like art education or like teaching, and then like work my way back into university. And it just so happened I went to a community college that had like a super rich like art program, and it was like the first time I really enjoyed school, going to community college. And when I found printmaking, it like changed how I viewed things, and it showed me how I could really apply myself to just things in general in life. So like I learned how to study, I learned how to apply myself, and like creating art became like this exploration of myself, and like who I was, and like learning about myself. And like, you know, like I found new people who were like-minded, and I got into like cool ass adventures and stuff like that.
I've heard of some of them, yeah.
Yeah, it just felt like it was the right thing for the right time, and it was a lot of fun.
So it all worked out. It's like looking back at it, you felt like it needed to happen.
Yeah, I felt like it needed to happen. Like I grew a lot and stuff like that. And yeah.
Cause that's a fucking gut punch, dude. Especially when it's not giving you any kind of breaks. It's just bam, bam, bam. Like,
yeah, dude.
Of just that shit. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Cause when I was in New Jersey, and you know, the first few classes, it seems like everything is all right.
Yeah.
Like you don't really find out until you're in it.
Oh, absolutely.
Like a few months in. I found out like a month in that shit was going bad. And it was like, I had one classmate who was just completely up his own ass, and he was like, he was trying to be an animator.
Oh, cool.
And he just kept showing off about how he knew the creator of fucking SpongeBob and Chowder and all that.
Yeah.
But I'd see his art and it looks like shit.
Yeah.
And I don't want to like shit on art like that.
No, I understand. You know, like I've been very pretentious in the past and judgmental and like superior, and I understand where you're coming from. Like,
but it was like at the same time, I'm like, I put a lot of work into my stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm not showing it off. Like I'm doing my work so that I can, you know, I can learn something, get a good critique for once in my life.
Yeah.
And you got this guy who's just dicking around, not even doing the assignments, just trying to show off his shit.
Yeah.
Trying to be the best one in the class out of the 5 students, which was ridiculous. Like, who are you showing off to? Like, there's only me and 4 other fucking people.
Yeah. Well, I feel like sometimes when you get into certain groups, it's like people automatically go into certain behaviors. It doesn't matter what the group is.
Is that like I'm assuming it's like an insecurity kind of thing? Like you need to kind of puff up your chest a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's that, and also, it's just like personalities and behaviors, group dynamics and shit like that.
Somebody didn't get beat up enough. Like you could tell immediately, like somebody let you say all this shit and get away with it.
Yeah.
Because, oh my God, this guy had a mouth.
I feel you. That's annoying because, like, even though I said earlier, I was talking about like being superior and pretentious.
Mm-hmm.
I also understand like sometimes you get a lot of brutal critique or criticism from people who've worked in the industry or wanted to work in the industry,
mm-hmm.
because like the standards are hard and high,
mm-hmm.
and you have to put in a lot of work.
Yeah.
And it's like, if it's not up to par, you're not gonna like make it.
Yeah.
So.
And then when you get that kind of guy, and my teachers are professionals.
Yeah.
And they're trying to tell this guy to do the assignments. Everybody else is doing it. I don't understand why you're not doing it. And it's just like, you're kind of insulting our craft here, dude. Like,
yeah.
All of us are trying to do the best we can, and you're just kind of fucking off.
Well, like, now, is he working in the industry?
I have no idea. I don't even keep track of that dude.
Yeah.
When I fuck him.
It doesn't matter.
I don't care about that fool anymore. Like, shit. Like, speaking of the teachers, they going into the school, one of their, like, not like a sales pitch, but it's like one of their main things is that your instructors are working professionals. Yeah. And they give you the resume that they've had throughout their years. And then you're looking at that as an aspiring artist, and you're like, oh my God, like, imagine the kind of shit that I can learn from these guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, I'm gonna get fucking gold if I go here.
Yeah.
And then I go there, and then I'd say that only like 3 of my teachers there. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna say teachers because it was hard. Like, it didn't feel like I was getting taught.
They would phone it in and stuff like that.
It's very instructional.
Yeah.
Like, I spent a long time trying to decipher the difference between a teacher and an instructor.
Yeah.
Because then that instructor becomes like a drill instructor. They're here to tell you shit, and then you figure it out. Mm-hmm. And a teacher is actually going to sit with you and like maybe not details,
they'll
but
understand what you need.
Exactly, yeah.
And then give the best advice they can
mm-hmm.
to like help you develop and grow.
Exactly, yeah. So I had, on hand, probably 2 of those.
Mm-hmm.
And when I left, I probably felt the most shame not telling them that I was going to leave. Because I left like as the first semester ended. And I barely even finished the last month. Because of like how disappointed I was. And like you said, like how you had your gut punches, I had mine too.
Oh, absolutely, dude.
Yeah. So I was getting hit with nasty ass roommate, shitty environment, COVID, half-assed instructors, and then there's stuff going on here while I'm away.
Yeah.
Like my first niece is born.
Oh, cool.
Just like a few months after I leave.
That's dope.
So I missed that, and our family is like kind of tight.
That's
so
good.
If it was kind of hard not to be there at the first like few months, I had to spend a holiday alone, and then I think what topped it off was that my grandpa died while I was gone.
I feel you.
And what made it harder was that, like, before he died, like not even a week before that, my mom was FaceTiming me, and my grandpa was there in the background, like saying hello.
Oh, wow.
And then he just fucking dies.
Yeah.
Like, and that was like my first death in the family. I've had family members die, but the way I've grown up, I had to grow up away from my relatives for like my whole childhood. So that grandpa was like,
He meant a lot. Yeah.
and what made it harder for like not just me but my siblings with our grandparents on my dad's side is that English isn't their first language. They're Spanish,
Oh, cool.
Mexican.
Cool.
And
From what part of Mexico?
I honestly can't say
Okay.
because I never got that information.
I feel you. Yeah.
And anytime I feel like asking for it, it feels hard
Yeah.
because they never had that kind of like openness to tell us that.
Yeah, yeah. I feel you.
I feel like I'd have an easier time now, but
Mhm.
it's still really hard. It's like an old childhood trauma comes back anytime I think about asking
Mhm.
because I don't know how they're going to react. And then I just kind of shrink down to the kid that couldn't ask for anything, even information about my relatives. So what made it hard when my grandpa died was that I didn't know anything about him.
Yeah.
And even if I was around him, I didn't have the language to speak to him on a like deep level. Like there was one time where my grandpa was over and my aunt and stuff, and my grandpa was sitting like right next to me, and he was saying something to my aunt to translate to me, and my aunt was like, he's saying that he wishes that you knew Spanish so that he can have a deeper conversation with you.
Yeah.
And ever since he died, that's something that I've been like replaying in my head like over and over.
I feel you, dude. Like, the grandparents I was close to, they all passed when I was in college. And like, they weren't like the first deaths, but they were the ones that hit when I was like, you know, growing up and stuff like that, or maturing.
Yeah.
And like, I feel when I think about them, I try to think about like, how can I like honor them by like living my life and like being who I am and like coming into like the fullest version of myself. So like when it comes to like certain things, like you're talking about not knowing how to speak Spanish, it's like something similar for me would be like taking that adventure of learning that thing. So it's like, while I may not have been able to connect with them while that time was happening, like I'll use that skill to like connect with others in the future or like serve me somehow. So that's how I treat it. You know, it's like my granddad really wanted me to finish out my degree, and he died like right before I went to university for the second time.
Was he encouraging of your art?
Yeah, he was. He was one of the first people to be encouraging, because it's like a lot of people did not fuck with my art when I first, at all. A lot of people didn't believe in me, and like some people that were really close. And it took years before people really started to like be like, hey, you actually can do this.
Like, oh, he's
Or
taking it
fuck with
seriously?
me. Yeah. And also just like time for things to develop, because I went from sucking to like being decent to making good pieces. And like I'm still lacking in certain areas, but you know, it's like I'm putting enough work so that people that are close to me at least acknowledge that like I'm a decent creative.
Yeah.
You know?
It's always the fucking family, relatives, closer people that hit you the hardest when it comes to that shit.
It does, because I think like you expect something from them.
Yeah.
And then when you don't get it, it's sort of like, it can be heartbreaking or like a letdown. But I think learning to work through it is great, because building that self-reliance is crucial, I think, when it comes to being creative.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because ultimately, like, you're your own standard, and you need to be able to understand what's good for you.
Yeah.
Instead of looking for external sources to support your journey. Yeah.
Because you're the one person you're going to spend your time with the most is yourself. So
Yeah.
learning that as early as you can is the best thing you can do.
And also, you know, it's like what I've learned in my life is like you may expect something from someone that's like close to you and you may not get it, but that doesn't mean you can't have that with someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty much a wrap on my whole life. Yeah. It's so hard to like, I mean, it's not hard to like accept that because, you know, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And I'm still kind of going through that with my people. Because you'd probably be surprised to hear this, but nobody encouraged my art at all.
I feel you, bro.
If somebody did, it was nobody from my family.
Yeah.
It was like every now and then a teacher finds me drawing. Like I barely had any art classes growing up. Like the art classes that I can really call on that like impacted me the most was when I lived in Minnesota and I had one in middle school.
Yeah.
And then I don't want to say high school just because I didn't have one in high school either. And when I finally got one when I moved here, it was fucking bullshit. Like it felt like my art teacher had fucking dementia every time she came up to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Like anytime that the way I had like such a weird fucking path getting it here.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to schools and the places I grew up. Because I'm a military kid.
I was just gonna ask because you talked about living in Georgia and Minnesota, and we're in Cali right now. So it's like,
and before Minnesota was Ventura.
oh, near Ventura,
California.
Okay.
Because there's a base somewhere down there, Point Magoo, Port Hueneme, one of those ones. But even before that, we lived somewhere that I don't even remember. Like I have faint memories, like fragments of these different places. Like one of the first memories that I could think of that I was realizing that I was always on the move was when I lived in fucking Louisiana.
Yeah. Oh, so you know, do you remember Louisiana?
I remember bits and pieces, and the bits that I remember, I could remember clearly. Sort
Oh,
of.
really? What part of Louisiana?
New Orleans.
It's an interesting place.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
I mean, I didn't really go down like the main like bars area.
No, just like the general nature vibe, swampiness of Louisiana. It's so unique. Like, I've been to a few states, you know, in America, like at least, you know, 15. And Louisiana is just like a unique habitat, you know, like swampiness.
Yeah. That's probably why I fucking hate humidity so much. Like, one of my first senses looking back in my life is like, this feels like shit.
Yeah.
Like everything just like swamp ass and everything. Oh my God.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do have memories of living there.
Oh, cool.
Some of the memories feel like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, this sounds so stupid, but one of the first memories that I had, and I'm not even bullshitting you, a fucking lightning strike hit right in front of me.
Whoa.
As I was walking into the house.
Oh, you're lucky, dude.
Yeah, because like knowing the science behind a fucking lightning bolt, I should have been fried.
Yeah.
Like this shit makes no sense. But the way I remember it is like that bolt hit directly in front of me, like probably like right there.
Whoa.
Maybe where that shadow is. Not far at all. As I was walking into the house, the fucking lightning strike hits, and I'm just like, and then the memory stops.
Oh, crazy.
That's one of my first memories of being there.
Huh.
And then the next one is my house catching on fire.
Gnarly.
Yeah.
Were you in the house or outside?
Oh yeah, I was in the house.
Gnarly.
Yeah. It's because my we were at my cousin's birthday, and that story was brought up because there's still like faint traumas that are still there about that.
Yeah.
Because my at the time, my dad, they said that he was cooking something, and I think the grease caught fire, and it was just like smoke immediately. And I was on the second level, just trying to put my shoes on, but I was like a toddler, so I couldn't do it fast enough. And then like the faint memory of somebody swooping me up and taking me out, and then you see the fire department. They put me in the back of our parents' SUV, and then like the clearest image I have is like seeing my dad on a ventilator.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah. And just like feeling confused, like what's going on kind of shit.
Yeah.
And like trauma starts early. Like really fucking early for me.
Well, it's like, you know, sometimes I talk about it with my homie. It's like the age that we live in right now, it's like pretty chill in terms of like human history, at least right now.
Yeah, sort of. We're in a little
like,
pocket, eye of the storm kind of thing.
Could you imagine living like centuries ago or like in nature? And it's like
one of my fantasies.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how I try and come up with my stories.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like if I was living during the time of giants, it's just woodland. Like what would it be like?
Yeah.
Just to see like giant grazing animals walk by, and I'm just kind of like walking sticked right next to them, all that kind of stuff. I think about that stuff a lot.
Oh, cool. Do you like stuff like Conan and stuff like that?
What's funny is that not really.
Okay.
But I love that genre of like barbarian fantasy.
Yeah, I was looking for the words. Those are the words exactly.
Yeah, because looking back, I don't know if I grew up with that kind of fantasy. It's something I sort of found myself.
Oh, yeah. I feel like going through different phases of life develops different kinds of like fantasies or like desires or appreciations.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And I think it works better as artists because we're more open-minded to this kind of stuff.
I think so, to a degree. You know, it's like, you know, where's the line of like pushing? Do you feel like there's something for you, like in the barbarian fantasy that like meets a need?
Yes, definitely.
You know, where's the line of pushing your desires or fantasies or needs into the realm of imagination versus like bringing it into your life? You know?
You mean like a filter kind of thing?
Yeah, sort of like a filter, or it's like thinking about just like how to live life, because you know, like living life is sort of like an art or you know, a series of things you got to attend to.
It's very abstract.
Yeah, like how much of it is okay to just push into like fantasy or imagination, and how much do you like actually need to like live? You know, do you feel like it would be more enjoyable to just make the barbarian fantasy stories, or do you think you would get a kick out of living some of the aspects of the barbarian fantasy?
I'd say it's a bit of both, because there's just some things that you can't do in reality.
Yeah.
Like slay monsters.
I mean, you can.
Like, who the fuck am I gonna kill out here?
I don't know, go into the mountains.
What am I gonna kill?
Bobcats.
Those bitches are gonna
black
kill
bears.
me. I look big, but those fuckers are gonna. This fucking buffet walking right towards me. That's all that's gonna end up being.
That's the same thing with the barbarian fantasy, only like dinosaurs.
No, but I know what you mean, because like when I come up with these stories, it's just like any other like artist going into like a art form or whatever. You're putting a part of yourself into that to express something that you can't really express in reality. Like you can say it through words and stuff, but there's a piece of it that you can't really, you know, express. Words can only reach so much. But if you did that in like an art form where you can really exaggerate it, and get creative with how you tell it. I think it's like when I was listening to one of your episodes and you talked about dreams.
Oh yeah.
And the killer. you know
Was
what
I talking with Marcos?
I think so. You guys were bringing up your dreams, and then you brought up one about like a killer in, like a California killer or something.
Yeah, like I had this series of dreams that turned into an art book, and the series of dreams created this long narrative, and it was like I always wanted to turn it into art to sort of like change the story, because it's like it was one of those things where I was like concerned. It was like I was gonna, because I'm being scattered in my talking, but
Take your time.
I was concerned that I was putting too much energy into it, and I believe in the power of belief, and I was concerned that I was going to turn the dream into a living, something that I lived, by just like keeping it inside and secretly like feeding it attention.
Like you're gonna accidentally manifest it?
Yeah, exactly. Manifest it through fear.
Wait, you're gonna manifest your own killer?
Yeah, so it's just like the idea of like holding onto it and like feeding it or growing that plant. So it's like I want to turn it into art, so that won't happen. So I turned it into like a series of prints, and that was like my final project in art school. So I made like a series of, I think they're like 17 by 24 lino cut prints, and then I bound them all together in a book. And when we get off the podcast, I'll show you like some videos.
Sick.
Yeah. So it's like, you asked a question, I'm trying to answer the question, and I'm trying to remember what the question was, because I got...
Shit, I might have lost track too.
We're talking about the power of dreams.
Oh yeah.
The killer and stuff like that.
How you like how you had that dream, and then like you expressed that dream through your art, and then the dream sort of dissipated. Like it didn't become a problem anymore.
Yeah, I flipped the energy for myself to the best of my ability.
Yeah,
you know, it's like I took some of those things, and you know, I was able to use the art to sort of like switch it up.
Yeah. It's like you use it as a way to process it.
Yeah.
To like, it's like a therapy kind of thing.
Yeah. A lot of my earlier art was pretty much therapy. You know, I always refer to it as like catharsis. I just got tired of like making like dark stuff. And
yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. And it's like I still come across like that same sort of roadblock in a weird sort of way. Like instead of just like keep making stuff, because I was afraid of making too much dark stuff, and then just like creating like a snowball or momentum effect in my mind. So it's like my mind is resting on dark things. I was like, I need to switch it up. How can I switch it up? But then at the same time, not really like utilizing the art as that same sort of therapy and catharsis to like move through things, and like trying to make it more about positive shit.
Yeah,
which I think I'm still working on. Yeah, but understanding like, hey, like I still need to just make stuff just as therapy, and maybe it's just like I don't share that stuff as much or something like that. Just don't make that public. But that's something like I'm realizing in the conversation right now. It's like part of the function of art for me being creative is processing things. Yeah.
Because when I was listening to your episodes, and then you brought up like using the negative as like a energy source for your for every like kind of topic you put into your art or something, your subjects, and how it feels like there's a part of you that needs that in order to make good art.
Oh yeah.
And I was thinking about it. I was like,
I was actually talking about how I think a lot of people think that they need that, and I don't necessarily think you need it.
Not at all.
Yeah.
There's no doubt that it is a good like well of inspiration and stuff,
Yeah.
but it's not the only one.
Yeah.
Unless you're trying to go for a certain like soft spot in that that can only solve.
Yes. I
So
100% agree.
like sometimes you need a dark story in order to find some kind of positivity in your life.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah, because, oh, you know what that reminds me of? Did you watch Frankenstein?
The new one?
Yeah.
It's fucking tight.
Oh my god, that's a good one to fucking, like, compare to this. Because it's a really dark story.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And by the end of it, you need that kind of darkness to, like, kind of figure your shit out in a better way. Because throughout the whole thing, it's just death. Death is, like, a motivation throughout the entire fucking story. And then that kind of negative drive that eventually turns you into a madman, and then you make this terrible thing. And then it just like it flips. It turns into like a abusive kind of thing.
It's very abusive. Yeah.
And like when I saw that, like, I don't know, I was trying to figure this out with my sister, like the first time I found Frankenstein.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I like...
Did you read the original book?
And what was confusing was that I don't even remember when the hell I did it. And it's like the knowledge just dropped in my head about it. And most of it was just the creature's story. Because growing up, I try to find myself in all these things. Like certain comic book characters in games, movies, and all that. But I think the one that hit the most was that creature.
Really? Why do you feel like that hits harder than anything else?
It's like just like the idea of his creation, and then and then like throughout the early stages of your life, you're treated as this beast, you're this thing, and then you having to figure out how to navigate life without these people that are supposed to be the ones that are guiding you. It's like when we said that our relatives or people closest to us didn't really believe in our stuff. There was like no encouragement or anything. It felt like it's like I was trying to justify my life kind of thing. And I saw that in the creature, who was just made because you can make him, kind of thing. And then as soon as you make him, you treat him like shit, you leave him to rot, figure shit out. And when I saw that, I was like that's kind of the way that I grew up. Like I see myself in that. And like how I like physically, I was very intimidating as a kid. Like the wrinkles in my face, like prove it, because I was at like a constant like frow, like a what is it, fro? What do you call that?
I know what you're talking, like a grimace.
Yeah,
like
I just had the angriest face ever. Like my face was enough to clear a path, kind of thing. And I like physically, I compared myself to that monster too, because he was made with like, he's scarred up, he looks like a beast. Just like he stuck out a lot. And because I was a military kid, I was always new wherever I went. So it always felt like I'm just like, I'm a black dot in a circle in a big ass white field. I was like the minority of the minorities. And nobody wanted to. It was very rare that people came up to me, but for the most part, everybody was like kind of staying away from me. And that shit kind of fucks with you. especially
yeah.
when, like, deep down you're not that kind of person, but you feel like you needed to be that to protect yourself.
Yeah.
And like circling around back to Frankenstein, like I knew going in that I was probably going to tear up a bit because I know the story and I know where it's going.
Mm-hmm.
And knowing Guillermo del Toro, and that's like his religious like he said that he's Frankensteinist. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't seen that.
He says like how there's Christianity and all these religions and stuff with these beliefs. He said that he believes in Frankenstein in the same way. With
Crazy.
Yeah, with all these lessons and stuff.
I don't even understand everything that means. Like,
but just like the way that he saw himself in this story.
Yeah.
And the way he was able to what do you call that? He was able to convey the original story of the creature while also putting himself into that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it just like it hit me really fucking hard.
That's cool.
When I saw that. And then to see like that creature was going through the same things that I was going through mentally.
Mm-hmm.
Even all the way up to like the end where you're sort of like you're resenting your creators. You're resenting the people that brought you into this world or are supposed to take care of you.
Yeah.
And then you're feeding off the rage of that resentment.
Mm-hmm.
And then you come to a point where they don't feel like that much of a threat anymore.
Yeah.
And then you have to learn forgiveness.
Mm-hmm.
So, because it's like the way that I was raised, it was like on a lot of fear.
Yeah, man.
And when it started leaking into my art, that's when I really had to do something about it.
Yeah.
And that's when a lot of the resentment came back.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, why the fuck did you guys bring me into this world if this was how you were going to end up with me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it felt like I was kind of hanging by a thread for most of my life, while you guys are just kind of, making it a little harder.
Well, man, like, I had like a similar attitude for like a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have a relationship with my dad now, but it's like I grew up without my dad.
Mm-hmm.
And I had my grandpa in the picture, but we always, like, he loved me, but we would like beef.
Yeah.
Even as like a little kid. And it's just like, sort of feeling like having a chip on my shoulder for not feeling like I had like a mentor or like people to show me what to do and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And like being comparative and feeling like, like these people around me have a leg up because it's like they have like healthier families or a healthier family dynamic or something like that.
And they're living on a life path that is pretty much figured out. It's a tried and true method of like lawyers, doctors, like basic shit.
Some of that stuff, it's like a lot of people that I grew up around didn't become like lawyers, more like scientists, or teachers. In mad respect, because they're hella intelligent people.
But I meant it's like it's a reliable path. Like it's the path of least resistance. Like everybody in life and society like cheers these people on.
Yeah, I feel like,
compared to an artist.
I know that they had their own struggles because I talked to them. Like one of my good homies, he was going to be like a pharmacist, and he was telling me like when he first got into pharmacy school, like nobody fucking believed in him.
Really?
Or only a few people, but like some people that he thought would like egg him on or cheer for him and stuff like that, they weren't rocking with him like that. So it's like things that we experience, other people experience too. But I think it's easy to like see how like unestablished artists are like generally like shit on.
Oh yeah.
Or just like disregarded. I don't even think it's like shit on as much. It's more like
discarded.
Whatever.
Yeah. Just kind of you do your whatever. But yeah, I know what you mean. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
because growing up with that kind of scrutiny, is really fucking hard.
There's that kind of scrutiny, but then also it's like there's a weird sort of schism in American culture because some of like the most celebrated and financially successful people are creatives, and also just like there's many occasions where I'm like, hey, like look around you, like everything around you was drawn by somebody up until this point in time, because now we'll have machines like generating architecture and clothing and things like that.
Yeah.
So it's like up, you know, to this point, 2025, like everything's been drawn by a person, and it's like there's not a lot of respect put on that.
Yeah.
But I think that's sort of intentional. The more I think about it, like, you know, like looking at how there's a lot of reverence in certain cultures for, you know, like architecture. You know, that's like reverence for art, like reverence for creativity. And there's just like this weird division of what is considered creative in our culture that I don't think really existed in previous cultures, you know?
It's like either that or it wasn't kind of looked upon highly. Do you mean like that?
Well, it's just like, I think like I was listening to a dude back in the day, or on YouTube, like back in the day, like being a painter was like a legit profession.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like you knew your path, your trajectory, because it's like when you went through and became like a skilled craftsman, a skilled painter, like you were going to be making money. You're going to be part of a guild, or like the equivalent would be what's it when people are like in construction, or like not a forum, I think it's just a union. You know, like
Okay.
you were in the painters union back in the day and stuff like that, and like you just had to figure out, how do I acquire these skills so I can execute these paintings on this level, and then I'll be making bucks.
Oh, yeah. It had a backbone. It had
Yeah.
the foundations. Like, yeah.
And
it had it had a set path.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, now it's like, yeah, if you adopt that mentality, you can make money as a painter. But the thing is like, you have to learn how to train yourself to think that way.
Oh, yeah.
And like, now I think it's more so of like, you really have to believe in the possibility of success for yourself before anyone else gives it to you.
Yeah.
You know, unless like you're very like talented skill wise and you get a lot of like external validation, like you gotta believe in yourself before other people can. And that's something I've learned later on, you know, like just recently, like the past few years.
Yeah.
So
Same way. Because like, you're talking about like my drawings and stuff.
Yeah.
And how I didn't really get that encouragement. Like, I always wanted somebody to just kind of like tap my shoulder and mentor me, kind of thing. But, you know, it never happened. I was always the one that was pushing myself to do it.
yeah.
And it was weird because when I was a kid, I didn't even think that it was a profession.
Yeah.
I was just doing it to do it. And, you know, I'd see characters and shit that I liked, and I draw them, and just like carry that kind of appreciation for just drawing wherever I went, whatever I did. Even though everything externally was trying to, what felt like everything was trying to stop me, especially like my parents, which fucking blows my mind sometimes when I think about it. Because my parents, mostly my mom, she was like, she was putting me on this weird path that had nothing to do with art.
Yeah.
I mean, she saw that I was drawing all the time, but it's not like she guided that anywhere.
Well, you know, it's like, I understand too, like, I think they just care about you, and, you know, they didn't want you to not have the ability to make money for yourself.
I had to learn that pretty recently too. Like, they were just doing the best they could. What I was doing was a very unknown thing.
Yeah.
And like, because originally they were grooming me to be a Marine, like my
really?
dad. Like, I had the ROTC classes and stuff.
Oh, interesting.
Which I fucking hated. I hated it so much.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And just like, I was put into sports that I was not good at or interested in when I was a kid. And it's just weird, like, looking back to see, like, it feels like a miracle that I was able to keep it up this long, considering how much like shit was stopping it.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't in my sketchbook, it was in the margins of the notes. It was on test papers. And just to see that, like, why would anybody encourage that?
Well, you know.
Yeah, and then bringing it back, like, they didn't know any better.
Yeah.
It was completely new. They were still, I mean, new parents. Me and my siblings grew up pretty close in age, so they're still figuring shit out as another one gets shit out.
Yeah. I mean, we're all just figuring shit out. And, like, let's say, like, I hope you do become very successful, you know?
I hope we all do. Yeah.
You're, like, not only being able to support yourself financially, but, like, successful in terms of, like, making the kind of art that really is satisfying and, like, lights you up. But, like, let's say you had your own family after a certain point, and
think about that a lot too.
And, like, your kids were very anti-creative. You know, it's like flipping it. It's like, what do you do in that situation?
The funny thing about that is, I thought, man, I had so much time to think.
Yeah.
But I thought about stuff like that too. Because I'd never, like, it came to a point where I'd never want to impose my own kind of things onto my own kids if I ever had any. Like, oh, I love art, but I'm not going to, like, force them to sit down at the easel and draw me, like, 50 fucking figure drawings every day or a painting a week or some shit like that. Because the thing was, like, I didn't know any better, so I had to find my own kind of, like, outside teachers, like, unexpected. Like, that's where YouTube was really helpful during this time.
Yeah.
Like, I was listening to podcasts and stuff of all these, like, mostly comedians. And it's really interesting how, like, they see the world. Like, you'd see them as, like, the raunchy storytellers and dick jokes and all that.
Yeah.
But when they start talking about, like, their personal lives, like, whether they're a parent to be or in the middle of, like, being a parent or something like that, you start to learn that you start to, like inherit some of their own, like, beliefs and teachings that they're trying to do in their own lives. Like, they're really trying to make a difference. Like, they're figuring all their shit out with their trauma and stuff. Trying to put a halt on it so that they can raise their kids to be, like, whatever they want. And trying to teach them the things that they wish they were taught. Like, it's okay to make mistakes.
Absolutely.
It's okay to explore. And, you know, failure is a teaching method. Like, the consequences of failure shouldn't be, like, overthought of or just, like, rummaged over for fucking ever. Like, it's basically, like, I'm pretty much telling you what I wanted and how I picked up on those guys and had to teach it to myself. And it helped that, like, as I came back here, there was I have one aunt that I talk to a lot.
Oh, cool.
That just happens to be, like, into psychology and keeping up that open mind, solving your traumas and all that, and who really helped me out during, like, a lot of this stuff, especially in my little 4-month dark period from recently. She helped me out a lot.
That's great. It's great to have people like that in your life.
I mean, it would have helped earlier if she was there, kind of like, hey, you know, it's not that bad. You know, all these people ain't trying to hurt you. They're not trying to get you. You don't need to fight everybody. But I'm really grateful for her.
That's dope.
and what she's doing for me right now.
Well, you're talking about being a storyteller, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, someone told me one time it's like it's all material. So it's like everything that you've been through. You know, just in talking to me, it's stuff that I can relate to. And if I can relate to it, other people can.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all great knowledge to develop different kinds of art and different kinds of stories that you can tell later on.
You mean like it doesn't seem as bad or as hard to get into, knowing that there's people out there that compare to it?
No, I feel like now it's like you're in a place in your life where you can have different perspective.
Okay.
You know, going through it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, you can't change that. And I don't know what it is to be you and go through those experiences.
Mm-hmm.
And I can only approximate. You know, it'll never be exact.
Yeah.
And
We can make an educated guess.
yeah, we can like have empathy and like feel, but you know, only in like very unique circumstances can we know exactly what it is,
Mm-hmm.
exactly what another person feels like. We can come close.
Mm-hmm.
And like having gone through, you know, my rougher experiences, and just, you know, staying committed to working on it, with time things have gotten better. And you know, with different kinds of perspective and seeing how you can change your perspective, you know, it's like it's easier to let go of some of the old emotions, because you don't want, I notice for me, like I don't want that stuff to have me hung up on, you know, not getting done what I need to get done.
Yeah.
And like if I want to finish certain projects, you know, it's like I just need to like commit to the projects and like show up regularly.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of like focusing on what I don't have. Yeah, just like trying to help myself get out of like a lack mindset. You know?
Like you could be doing more.
Not that I could be doing more, it's more like I got everything I need right now. Like in the moment to do the stuff I want to do, or like get what I want to get done, accomplished.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got everything I need right now to take the next step.
Mm-hmm.
And that helps me personally, and like moving forward, as opposed to getting caught up in like the thought loops of like, well, this would be better if, you know, this hadn't happened, or if I had this, maybe I need this to like move forward, you know, like.
My aunt was telling me something similar to that too when I was going through my shit.
Yeah.
And she said it was you're mourning a life that you wish you had or was taken from you.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's a great, like, there's so much in that 2 sentences. You know, it's like what you wish it was versus what it is, what it's been.
Yeah.
And you know, I feel like the past is very subjective in a certain way, because it's like,
because you're looking at it at first through your own memory of it.
exactly.
It's very linear. It's very tunnel vision. It's like you don't have all these other perspectives of like, you know, these guys are going through stuff too, and they probably didn't. They absolutely didn't handle it the best way, and unfortunately, you were the one that had to suffer because of it. And then, yeah, like when we were talking about, you start to see more perspectives, like of your parents, any relative that was with you at the time, and just seeing like we were all going through something, and we all suffered at that point.
Yeah.
It doesn't justify or like make what they did acceptable.
Yeah.
We accept that it happened, but we shouldn't be hung up on it for too long, because then you start to overthink it, and then it's like a poison.
Yeah.
It's just gonna hurt you the more you think about it. So yeah, understanding like that I had to mourn that, you know, that life that I wish I had, and then forgive, you know, what happened to me, knowing all the stuff that could have happened by mistake or just wrong choice kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Forgiving that is like, it's the only way to move forward.
Yeah.
And if you're not forgiving them personally, you got to do it just so you can move on.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't need to like hang it over their heads forever.
Nah.
Because it's only going to hurt you, and chances are they might not, think about it as much as you. Not to like call them like a dick or nothing, to say, oh, you don't remember what you did to me. You remember that one time where you said that shit? It's like, it doesn't make them a dick. It's just, it's like, don't hang up on it for too long.
Yeah. I like what you said, like holding on to it to the point of it becoming like a poison. Like I made like a paper painting that was all about that, where it's like where his thoughts became like scorpions, and the scorpions were like stinging him, and he was like backed up with like a certain kind of like bile.
Ooh.
It's like very cartoony. But it was around like that theme, because it's like, that's something I've experienced,
Yeah.
and man, it's almost like hoarding, it's like, it's better to like keep it moving, keep like I went and applied for this job, and one of the dudes who was going to be like my manager said something interesting. He's like, why would I want to stay in a place where I would continue to think the same thoughts over and over and over again? He's like, I'd rather put myself into positions where I can keep my thoughts moving and I can think about new things and have movement. And I was like, that's a great way of saying it.
Yeah.
Because I have had so many loop thoughts, so many experiences of like repetitive thoughts, and not really having any movement. It's like, even being observant of it and understanding it's going on, but like,
it's just hard to shake.
Yeah, I'm like caught in the momentum of it, and I have to physically put myself in a new space so I can get it moving into a different direction and start doing actions, so then I can get the thoughts moving into like a direction that's more suited towards how I want to live my life.
That's way more productive.
Yeah, because it's not all about being productive. It's also about like, what do I want to bring in, and how do I want to live, and how do I want to relate to people and stuff like that.
Oh, I just kind of meant like in a way that helps you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
In a way that helps you. Constructive, productive. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. Because, man, before I forget, when you were talking about the artist way, I'm like 10 weeks in right now.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
This your first time?
Yes.
What do you think?
The fucking reason I went into a depression.
The artist way?
Yeah.
You like saw some stuff that you're like, oh, I need to like...
Because before the artist way, I was already on the path of trying to solve my problems out.
Yeah.
And it felt more like a side project kind of thing.
Yeah.
But when I heard about the artist way, it was like it's like reading it now, it feels like for lack of a better word, a Bible for artists. Because it's like,
it's very spiritual.
Yeah, because when you said that in a previous episode where it does give you writing exercises and stuff.
Yeah.
But before that, it's pages of thoughts and ideas that, or even like problems and shit that artists go through.
Yeah.
And to like read that from, what was it, like published in the 90s?
I'm not even sure.
Yeah, it's got some age on it.
Yeah, it's definitely decades old, to say the least.
But to find out that info is still relevant, and to think that
timeless.
Yeah, even before the publication, there was tons of artists that were going through the same shit.
Yeah.
And up to now, still doing the same kind of thing, just with like different, I don't want to say different mediums, but it's still like, same experiences and all that. But when she gives you like these things to think about, like I'm saying she, the author.
Yeah, Elizabeth Gilbert.
I think it was Julia Cameron.
Julia Cameron, excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about Eat, Pray, Love.
I was like, oh, now I got another book to look at. But
No,
when
not
she
Eat, Pray, Love.
isn't that a romance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Elizabeth Gilbert also wrote this book called I'm blanking out, but it's really good. It's about creative process and ideas, and like choosing ideas that are good for you instead of ideas that eat you up. It's almost like, like how The Artist's Way makes you observant of your life and examine your thinking.
Yeah.
This is another book about thinking about thinking.
Thinking about thinking.
Yeah, and like restructuring what to choose to think about so that like you can, have things that are more constructive and productive.
Do you mean like
I think it's called Big Magic.
do you mean like what is it? It's like analyzing your common thoughts, and then like this one doesn't help. This one's like more self-deprecating. Throw that one out. This one's more like believing in yourself.
I
Maybe
feel
think
like
about
that's
that
what The
more.
Artist's Way does.
Uh-huh.
What I took from Big Magic is more about art and like work.
Mhm.
And it's like, for me, it was more so like, oh, like I can tap into these ideas and they give me a certain kind of energy. But that creates like a certain kind of work that may not be sustainable for my health. Whereas like these ideas are like more like nutritious for me, and they don't like eat me up. You know what I'm saying? Like they give me a different kind of energy that's like more balanced. I can compare it to, do you watch anime at all?
That's the funny thing too. I'm like slowly getting into that too.
Oh, you're slowly getting into anime?
Yeah,
Anime? Excuse me.
like I'm starting with the classics.
What are the classics?
Evangelion,
Oh, okay.
Berserk.
Berserk?
I think Evangelion was a really hard thing to start off with.
I don't think that's the thing to start with.
It just happens that that's the one that I started with, and that shit put me in a depression too.
It's depressing.
Yeah.
It's like, I think Evangelion is like beautifully drawn, and I think it's got super interesting ideas. I don't like to revisit it because it just reminds me of being a moody middle school,
Oh yeah.
because that's when I watched it. It just reminds me of like being moody and angsty
It's too relatable.
and adolescent.
It hits that spot way too hard.
It hits that spot, but also that's sort of what I'm talking about. Like, it's very good at delivering a very specific kind of energy. It hits a certain kind of pocket, and it's that pocket throughout. And it's like, when you absorb it, you're tapping directly into that specific energy. And if you understand what the energy is, cool. If you understand how to use that energy in a way that's good for you, or it's just like it fits the moment, cool. Or if you're just good at like experiencing things and then switching energy is cool. But like, unless like I was doing something that had some sort of line to that, I wouldn't want to just dive back into Evangelion.
Oh, yeah. You want to make sure you got like a floaty with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure if we revisit it now with the knowledge that we have, we'd have an easier time kind of navigating it.
Oh yeah, I'd space it out. I'm not gonna binge that.
Because I think like the art, like that's what The Artist's Way was for me.
Oh, cool.
It was a floaty.
Oh yeah. I think it was a floaty for me. Yeah.
It made exploring the like traumas and fears a little manageable.
Yeah.
Even though I sank a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, and when I sank, I fucking sank. I turned into an anchor all of a sudden. But like eventually I'd come back up, and then from that I have a new perspective that I'm definitely grateful for. Like going through that dark pit is definitely, I don't want to say necessary, but I feel like I needed it.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah.
So, like, and then when you write in the journals and stuff,
Yeah.
you're getting all that bad shit out.
Yeah.
like when I started the artist way, I was very consistent. I was like every day, like I didn't miss a day. And then as I was hitting the chapters where things were getting a little deeper, and I had to really open up these scars, is where I started slowing down.
Yeah.
And then that's where I really, like, I knew this is something that I needed to get into if I was sinking in that quickly and that badly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
That's interesting. That's interesting.
so I very much needed to do that. And I feel like I'm now ready to, this is me on the floaty again. The floaty's,
So,
one's deflated, but I still got the other one holding me up.
New floats.
Like it's the fucking one arm. Like
Yeah.
I'm still going. I'm still breathing.
oh yeah.
But so yeah, right now I'm on that chapter. I think it says autonomy.
Oh, it's towards the end. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm getting close to the end, and right now, yeah, so far I'd say I'm enjoying it. It
That's
helped me
cool.
a lot.
I just redid it again this year. The beginning of the year.
What does that feel like?
Redoing it?
Yeah.
So like the first time I did it, I had like major artist block, and it's like I wasn't really drawing, and I was having a hard time physically making art because I was just going through some shit. So like I would have physical reactions that would come up when I would try to make art. And
Was it like trepidation or like a fear coming up?
it was definitely a combination of fear. I don't know the meaning of the word trepidation.
It's pretty much like an intense fear.
Okay, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like a shaky feeling.
Yeah, so like not to get into it too much,
Okay, yeah.
but like I had an experience, and then like I was going through a very hard time where I couldn't like sleep for a very long time, and it was having like physical effects. And when I would try to draw, my hands would shake and my nose would start bleeding.
Bleeding?
Yeah, so it just bleed all over the paper.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and it's like that would freak me out, and I was already like in a rough place. So just like anytime where I'd sit down and like, you know, there's blood on the page just because I'm just trying to draw. You know, I had like a complex going on, and it was just rough, and it would like feed into it. You know, it's like I feel like it's easy to start collapsing things or spider webbing things, where it's like one bad thing happens and then you just start connecting it to other bad things. So I was going through some of that, but when I was doing the artist way, it was more so like I had a hard time sitting down. Like my body would hurt, my body would shake. It was hard for me to sit for a long period of time. So just trying to like spend like 10 minutes or like 15 minutes like drawing or something like that, it was rough. But the artist way helped me work through a lot of that. So by the time I was done doing the process, I was back to starting to make pieces. Like I was just getting back to making stuff. So I was like super grateful that that was there to help me make stuff. And it helped me also just like have more like of an internal source to draw upon to make stuff.
It's like you started believing in yourself again?
Yeah, a little bit. Or it's just like, you know, I noticed there's other people that were doing Artist Way at the same time over the internet.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, I knew them from different places, and like I'll try to connect with them.
Oh, you personally knew them?
Yeah.
Okay.
And like I'll try and connect with them, and it's like they just wouldn't like hit me back or like, you know, include me.
Yeah.
So it's just like, oh well, you know, this is like a solo adventure.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I did it the first time, super grateful that it helped me get back into making stuff and also some realizations about myself. The second time is more so about like more clarity in like what I wanted to make, quality of ideas.
It's like it's reinforcing your belief.
It's like doing it a second time is you already know what you're getting into.
Uh-huh.
And I think you go into it with more intentionality and like trying to hone in on certain areas about what to work on.
Okay.
And what I love about it is like it just makes you remember, it's like, hey, like this is life. You know, we live in a very interesting time. We can choose to live it in a way that's enjoyable to us, to the best of our abilities. So it reminds me, it's like, hey, enjoy life. You know, structure your life to enjoy it.
Yeah, turn your floaty into a boat.
Yeah, exactly. Levels.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Oh man, that makes me excited to finish this shit finally, just so I can do it again.
Yeah. And did you get to the point where it's like you're rereading the old stuff?
Like your journal?
Yeah.
Yes. And
Okay.
I'm still very like scared. I'm slowly pushing myself to do it, and that's something I had to learn about myself too. Was that I was rushed into everything growing up.
Yeah.
But I feel like the best way for me is if I like slow it down, take my time.
That's cool.
Microdose it.
Oh, cool.
Like, it's like how I got back into drawing again.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
So, like, I started this year really fucking strong.
Hell yeah.
When it came to my drawing. Like, I was taking art courses. They gave me daily practices, and I was just like, it was a long time that I felt like I was really excited to get down on my desk and start drawing shit.
Nice.
So, like, I was riding off of this high of just drawing daily. Like, it didn't even feel like it was discipline anymore.
Sweet.
It just felt like this is just me. This is my enthusiasm. Yeah, it's just coming out. Better watch out with it.
Pause.
Excuse me. Coming out like fucking strings.
Yeah. That's dope. That's beautiful, man. Like, I like to hear that it's just easy and like you're excited about making stuff.
And I knew that I was getting somewhere, like finally, like mentally, because the way that I used to teach myself was like I was my own drill instructor. Like I was really hard on myself. And when I was going through my like process of self-care, self-worth, and all that stuff, I started to take it easier. I started to accept mistakes and failures up way fucking more.
That's cool.
And you know, if I make a bad drawing, I can always redraw it, erase it, make a new one, or just throw it away completely. There's no shame in it.
I like that.
And it was harder when it came to trying out new methods or mediums. Like
what are your primary mediums right now?
I know that we kind of jumped over the the questions.
It doesn't matter, because the question, sometimes I don't even ask the questions. You know, it's like it's one of those things where I just let the conversation be whatever it needs to be, and I'm learning to let that happen more.
I wanted to know if these questions were like, these are questions that you ask yourself, you said?
Absolutely. That's where they started.
And then when you ask everybody else these questions, like, I don't know, it's like I guess I just want to know more of your like process of how you developed it.
The questions?
Yeah.
Well, it starts with the foundation, that the experience I had with like starting a podcast in Austin, which I really loved, and that had like a certain structure to it, and then I've just adapted that structure to fit this, but this is much more loose. And the old one was very similar to that, but it's like I was still trying to make it fit a certain kind of format. But this is almost exactly the same as the old structure. Where it comes from is like, I think a lot of artists have like their own origin story of how they get into art. And that's very fascinating to me. like in the past I've related it to certain stories that I like. Like I used to like X-Men a lot.
Ooh.
I still like X-Men. I don't like where it's at right now.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. Marvel's weird in general too.
Yeah. So it's like, how can I would say like, it's not stuck to the past. You know, I think there's a certain point where stories have to evolve, even though stories can, you know, be timeless.
Yeah.
And instead of trying to focus more on like the origin, it's like, well, let me just meet people where they're at, and let's see if we can just have something that's beneficial to both of us.
Yeah.
In that moment. And I'm looking to develop my practice in multiple ways, because it's like my time becomes more limited and stuff like that, or it's like there's more stuff I want to do.
Oh yeah.
And
that backlog of games is just getting bigger and bigger every time.
yeah, looking to see what is like, what's crucial to like making the work. You know, going back to that same job that like I applied for, it was like a sales position.
I was gonna say, where did your boss tell you this?
So I never ended up working for that job. But going to the meetings, it made me really want to lock in again, because like I don't think I've ever, like, of course I go through periods of like questioning like how to finance being creative, you know, but I haven't quit on wanting to make art and like finish my projects.
No, that shit's stuck with us. It's not going anywhere.
But at the same time, it's like you got to live life, and then, you know, you need space, and you got to pay bills to have space, and you have to change your relationship with money if you want to pay bills, and if you want to put the right amount of time into certain things, like you need to structure your life so you can put the time in, instead of like placing blame on, well, I got this shitty job, or I have this shitty relationship, or like I have like a chaotic family, or, you know, XYZ, or, you know, like I'm in a bad spot mentally. You're talking about self-care. Like doing those books made me realize it's like, oh, like I need to structure my life so I can give myself self-care, so I can show up to do the work.
You have to find your own kind of balance.
Yeah. Because there's plenty of people that will take your time and attention, and like they may not reciprocate like what you put in.
Stuff.
And I feel like that can be applied to media too, you know. So it's like right now I'm working on, it's like, oh, like I'm fucking tired from work and I just cooked and I need to shower.
Yeah.
Like I got 30 minutes. Can I just work on my shit for 30 minutes even though I'm tired? And then like let go of like, oh, it looks like shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, this is trash. Like, it's like, but the next day I'm like, well, at least I spent 20 minutes in Illustrator working on, you know, that sticker.
Yeah, at least you
know? Did
something. You moved your hand a little bit, and you got that, you know, that itch scratched a
it
little
doesn't
bit.
scratch the itch.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's okay in the moment, but
Yeah.
it doesn't completely go away. But yeah, I see what you mean.
And if I can do that the next day, that's solid.
Yeah.
But, you know, just like, did you have like questions about specific questions that I asked people?
I guess it was just like, you know who's coming to talk to you beforehand, sort of, right?
Yeah,
like before it
do
actually happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever develop a question catered towards that person?
Oh yeah, develop questions for you. You know, like when I first started, I would write like a few pages of questions, and then after probably like the third or fourth episode, I was just like, oh, like honestly, I don't even think I need to write down the questions, just because I already want to know things, and it's been flowing a lot better than I expected it would.
Oh, you mean like you feel like it just comes out naturally at some point?
It just shows up.
Yeah.
and it's like I can see it when it's there, and then if I can, I try to ask.
It makes it feel more organic.
Yeah. And what I've noticed after doing 10 episodes is that I needed to abandon part of the original structure and change it so it could evolve more. Like, I don't know where this is going, but I'm very interested to see what I'm going to think and feel after doing 30 initial, like, unique interviews. And then going back and just sort of like reviewing some of the initial notes I had before I started. Annabelle had a really interesting suggestion to write out some questions that I had before starting, and then either have someone interview me at the end of 30 interviews, or just like, you know, have a brief episode where I talk about some of the things I experienced or learned over the course of interviewing 30 people.
I was gonna ask if you were thinking of a certain person that you'd want to ask you those questions.
You know, if someone were to interview me, I'd actually like whoever listens to the podcast to like vote on like who they think would make the most interesting like season cap. Because I'd like to do, I'm gonna get one season done, which is 30 episodes.
I like that you have a goal.
I wanted to set out a goal. That way there's like a level of completion, and who knows what happens, and at least I made it to this level or this step.
Oh shit. Oh, okay. I love that you like, because I didn't know much about you guys. Like, Juan pulled me out of nowhere.
That's what Juan does.
Because like at first he was just like another follower on Instagram.
Oh, that's cool.
And then like, you know, you'd see his name pop up every now and then on a post. I mean, with him, it's like been every fucking post. And then he asked me the question if I wanted to come check out the 8 till 8. And at the time, like, I'm nowhere how I was like right now. Like, to ask me during that time, I was really fucking scared. Like, because I've never been a part of anything like that, like no art club or anything. So when he asked me, I was shocked, and to find out that it was just like 5 minutes down the street.
Oh, sweet.
It was like it's weird for me because I don't really go out much. Like, to the point of not at all. Like, anytime I go out, it's a fucking event.
Sweet.
Like, everybody wants to know, where are you going? What are you doing? The fuck? You left your room. What the fuck are you doing here? So, like, to come out to that was probably to bring that word up again, just trepidation. Like, I didn't know what to expect. I was really afraid. And like, I just kind of sat there. I don't know if you remember it that much.
Of course I remember it.
I just kind of like sat there, like deep in the sketchbook while you guys kind of chit chat. It was, I'm really grateful for it, just because
I'm super grateful.
Because for as long as I wanted, I've always wanted to be part of a community. I just never knew how to get into it, or even harder, how to stay in it when I got it. So when you asked me about this, I was like, not like a why me self-deprecating kind of thing, but it was more like a, you know, I feel like we didn't have too much of an interaction to really, like, you know, do something like this.
Well, you know, I just wanted to float it and see what you said. You know, if you said no, cool. I just love your drawing, dude. Like, and I wanted to know more. Some of the stuff I saw on your IG where you're exploring sort of like, I don't want to say like costume design, but like drawing clothing. I was like, oh fuck, this is lit.
I think I know what you're talking about.
I really like the one of the chick in like the sort of college jacket.
Oh yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
And I'm like, oh, like, you got it, but at the same time, like, you're obviously in the process. Like, you're in your journey of exploration and learning. So I wanted to see if, like, you wanted to talk some about, like, not only what kind of tools you use and, like, what your practice was like, but, like, how you go about learning these things for yourself. Because I would love to be able to do character design, because I think it's related to clothing design.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And you know, I didn't start out making clothes, and clothes for me are like an expansion of storytelling.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And like, how I've said it, I feel like, a bunch of times, but like my work has always been narrative based, and like telling stories. And getting into clothing is like changing it from, okay, this is a story that like sits in a book or sits on a wall, to this is like a living story, where it's like, it's not just me like making the story, it's the people who are wearing it and like the people who are engaging. And again, like, how do I create community? And then also realizing, like, a lot of the brand shit, like, I don't need that, you know. It's more so like, how can I show up like real, and how can I connect to people and have them like show up as authentic as they can, and like create something that's like genuinely fun. And it's like a mix of different things, and I'm still learning. But, you know, just in solo, like, how can I draw it, you know, because I'm able to come up with designs that are way cooler than my skills. And it sort of takes me back to learning drawing for the first time, because it's like, I had ideas that were way cooler than my abilities, and then later I was able to just figure out how to execute those ideas.
Oh my god, yep.
Regardless of like my limitations. And I want to keep that same energy, you know, and like, some ideas are timeless. So I was like, yo, like, what kind of stories are you trying to make, man? Like, where do you want to take your drawing? Because there's obviously a direction. And I was like, what do you want to do?
Because I know what brought me into it was like, it was like, I was kind of feeding off of whatever my dad was into.
Oh yeah.
A lot of stuff that he was into, eventually I was into.
So like what?
So, Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Okay,
That's probably one of the biggest fucking ones. Like,
classic.
One of my favorite memories of him, like, if you see me and like the way I look, it's kind of angry. There's like some kind of stoicism just stuck on my face.
Yeah.
Imagine it on him with a bigger beard and all that.
I guess, yeah.
And he's a Marine,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
he's a fucking brick.
Yeah.
So imagine seeing that guy getting giddy and nerdy about this thing that he's loved since before I was born.
Yeah.
And when we were at a Monster Palooza once,
What is that?
The Monster Palooza is like a convention
Where they do like Frankenstein and Dracula and like the Mummy and like
that stuff's in it.
Okay.
And more. It's
Yeah.
more like of the horror special effects and indie films and all that stuff.
My homie Rick. No, I don't want to call him Rick.
You want to call
Ricky.
him Rick? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he goes by different things. He used to go to those.
Really?
Yeah, he makes movies, he makes short films and stuff like that. And he's really good. Like, I've always believed in his like ability to make movies and stuff. And I hope he's like still on it, you know, like but he used to go to those.
Dude.
Yeah.
You never been to one?
No, it's like I've never been to a lot of cons and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I get you.
It wasn't really like my thing.
But yeah, that was the one time that I went, and I could see why we went in hindsight, was because of the creators of the Killer Clowns were going to be there, and my dad really wanted to meet them. So as we're approaching their booth, really quickly he just like throws his shirt off and puts on his Killer Clowns shirt, and he has this little like sort of display of one of the clowns, and then there's the wallpaper.
Oh, crazy.
And then he brings it to them and gets it signed by all three of them because they're brothers. And I just remember watching him like all like smiley and stuff, like really fucking happy to be there.
Tight.
And that's like one of the rare moments where I was like, oh my god, like I've never seen him like that before. So when I saw it, I got like kind of teary-eyed. So there's like this deep connection that we have with for fucking Killer Clowns.
That's tight.
Yeah. And that's like one of the big influences that I took from him. And he also really loves Spawn.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like one of his nicknames is EOE Spawn.
Oh, really?
Aside from Mute.
Does he like the movie with
I'm sure he does.
Michael Jai White?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember watching it a few times when I was a kid.
I still think about that movie, like, because I didn't read a lot of Spawn comics, but I watched all the animated series.
Oh yeah.
And the movie is very interesting, like how they did it.
Super fucking campy.
Yeah. But just the suit, and John Leguizamo is awesome in that movie.
I'm still confused, like how they got that fool to walk like that. Like, was he on his knees to get in that short? What was it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Because every time
Could you imagine, like, he's in all of that prosthetic.
Because he's no Danny DeVito from Batman, like in the Penguin suit. I mean, he is, but he's not that fucking small.
Yeah. But he does like a performance like on that level or better.
Oh my god.
You know, like it's such a creepy character when you really think about it.
I had an action figure of it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, some of his hair is missing, but I still had it. But no, I grew up with the animated series more.
Oh, tight.
I remember being a kid in the back of my mom's SUV when they had like TVs in the back.
Yeah.
Just watching that. Like I was young enough to be dangling my feet off the seat,
That's
just
cool.
watching Spawn.
That's what's up.
Probably shouldn't have. But Spawn was a big ass influence. And yeah, like those were the main two that I'd say inspire what I'd eventually get into and then open up to more.
What would you say you like opened up to more?
When?
What? If that was the catalyst, what's like something like more advanced or like more down the line?
I want to say that it probably was. It was definitely anime,
Okay.
and it was anime. It was stuff that you wouldn't like. For like, if you knew where I came from, it would look like a guilty pleasure.
Like what?
Like for some reason I was really into teen dramas at some point.
Yeah. Like K-pop stuff or?
Not K-pop, but it was like old ABC shows.
Uh-huh.
I'd watch it with my sister, like My Secret Life as an American Teenager.
Okay.
Like every now and then I would bring it up to her and just be like, I can't believe that I'm into that. To some point, like it hits the spot for me.
Yeah.
Like the stuff that I was opening up to was more like it was sensitive kind of stuff. Like there was more emotion to it. Like I think the biggest one was probably Life is Strange. You know that one? Yeah, I got into that.
That's like a game, right? Yeah.
You know Telltale games?
Yeah, I've only played Wolf Among Us.
Oh my god, that too.
It's amazing because I really like Fables. During COVID, I read Fables.
I never read the comic.
The comic is awesome.
I love the art though.
Yeah, I love Vertigo comics. It's like my stepfather got me into comics. Like I liked X-Men and stuff like that. And like a lot of the Marvel stuff when I was a kid, but you know, just get it from the grocery store or whatever. When I was like in middle school, when I moved in with my stepdad, he liked reading Preacher, which is under the Vertigo imprint.
Yeah.
And I started reading Preacher, And then after that, I just really liked stuff from the Vertigo imprint. And I would meet like his homies who were like older and like had huge comic collections. And when they would be like hanging out, I would just like read their comics, and I'd read like Hellblazer and like a little bit of Swamp Thing.
Love Swamp Thing. Yep.
Old school Alan Moore Swamp Thing is amazing.
Oh my god. I don't know why I'm still waiting to get a fucking book. But I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's like super interesting.
Like the anatomy lesson is probably my favorite story that I haven't read.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
The way he finds out that he just mimicked all of Alec's memories and shit. Like even mimicking organs that he doesn't even need.
Yeah.
And shit. And that he's just a plant who thinks that he's Alec. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love that
It's
stuff.
trippy. That's really like, that's why I like comics still. You know, for a long time I didn't want to like let people know, because I wasn't like a real hardcore collector or like super into it.
Yeah.
And I don't think I got into it more until I was like older. But it's like it's like how they play with ideas is like expansive. And just like that exploration of ideas is what I love.
There's not a lot of restriction to it compared to like a film or something.
There's that, and also they just get into some like very trippy territory, you know?
Yeah. And just stuff that you're not really used to seeing. Because like if you look at entertainment, when did that come out? Like during the 80s or some shit?
That Swamp Thing comic?
Yeah.
Yeah, the 80s.
Like,
and they still don't really emulate that. They don't bring Swamp Thing over into like mainstream or like movies. Like they made some movies back in the day, but they're not adapting those stories.
Yeah.
You know, that's like,
they had the Swamp Thing show.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, it was trash. It's like I wanted it to be everything, and they tried. You know, I thought some of the graphics were cool.
Swamp Thing definitely looked fucking cool. I blame the broadcasting. Like it's this. What is it? It was the CW, right? They had all those little
like
DC Vertigo properties.
I think it's the same thing where it's like the actual stories are more evolved than the television.
Oh yeah.
You know, and it's like they want to fit it into the TV box. So it's like they want to fit the stories into what they consider television is.
We don't want people to think.
Yeah, there's that too.
Just feed them trash.
Yeah.
No, but I know what you mean. Some really good shows get canceled way too quick.
There's that, or
they're just
watered down, which is fine. You know, it's like to see it excel in other aspects, like special effects or like costumes. It's awesome.
Yeah, to have that level of prosthetics for a show is really fucking cool.
Yeah.
But wait, where was I going?
Oh, we were just talking about
influence.
Comics.
Yeah,
influence. Yeah, because I was curious about like your influence.
Yeah. So yeah, most of it started with whatever my dad introduced us to, either purposely or by accident. Like I think about that stuff a lot. It's like I was drip fed all this stuff. Yeah. Or I just happened upon it.
Yeah, same. Now that, like I'm thinking about it, same. I had people that introduced me to stuff and I was into it because they were into it. And then that sent me in my own directions.
Yeah. And we just took it way farther than we could ever think of.
Yeah. Like for the longest time, I didn't even fuck with Marvel Comics.
Oh, yeah.
I
mean, I'm a fucking Fantastic Four, but...
What are some of your favorites, like now, as opposed to
like favorite Marvel?
Just favorite IPs and stuff like that.
Well, it's still like I really love Hellboy. I didn't know anything about Hellboy until I watched the movie, which I didn't find out was just an adaptation of the comic. Yeah. Like it wasn't exactly, because the comic tells a whole different story compared to the movie. And that Guillermo del Toro was behind that movie too. Yeah. Like he was an influence going that far back for me. It's fucking crazy.
Did you ever watch Blade 2? He's Guillermo del Toro.
That's fucking crazy too.
Did you watch, have you ever seen a movie called Kronos?
I've heard of it.
It's a Mexican vampire movie.
Is it vampires? I thought it was just ghosts.
I want to call it vampires. It may not be vampires.
Are you saying like the whole kind of scenario is vampire-ish?
Yes.
Because I know there's a eternal life problem going on.
Yeah.
With the little hand machine.
Yeah, it's dope. You should watch it.
Oh,
you ever seen Crimson Peak?
I have. Yep. I don't remember too much of it, but I do remember like a lot of red.
Super campy, but I love it. Like, super campy.
The like broke jaw ghosts and stuff.
Yeah.
And then the weird incest story. I'm like, oof.
Yeah. Did you watch the Pinocchio that he did?
I watched it recently too after Frankenstein.
Oh yeah.
I loved it even more.
Yeah. After watching Frankenstein, I wanted to go back and watch it again.
Because like, it's like, this is also part of me, like, because of these influences, I eventually branched off into this other thing. And Guillermo del Toro quickly becoming one of my favorite artists today. Because of, I mean, I still loved his stuff. Like, I really loved The Shape of Water. Like, that's one of my top.
Really? I haven't finished it yet.
Really?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Well, there's just so much. It's just like, I like to check out a lot of stuff, and
just too much of a backlog again.
Yeah, it's a giant backlog.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I still got a list on my phone that I'm barely halfway down.
Yeah, I just feel like, you know, it'll be there. I get to it when I get to it, and sometimes I get to it when it's the right time to get to it.
Yeah. I feel like that's how some things are coming to me all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Like there's some kind of synchronicity to it.
Yeah.
Going back to the artist way when she talked about synchronicity, like it reaches you when it reaches you.
Yeah.
When not necessarily when you need it, but sort of.
Do you listen to Quantal's podcast at all?
I haven't. I've recently looked it up again just because I was thinking about him recently. Because funny thing was that when I was in New Jersey, he hit me up about doing some pinups for his comic.
Oh, cool.
And I was going through one of my other dark periods during the time, and I had to sort of like give him that Irish goodbye through email.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'll hit you up. I never did, and I felt really bad about that. And I'd still kind of like feel iffy about if I got back into contact with him or if he even still wants me to do something. Because I don't know him.
It's been a while.
Yeah,
so.
It's been years.
Yeah.
And I know of him.
Yeah.
I don't know him.
Well, it's interesting that y'all have had knowing of each other for so long. You know? Because it's like, that was back in New Jersey days. So
that's what's still confusing to me when it comes to like social media and stuff. Like you follow each other, you have an interaction with each other's posts. But to see that person face to face, it still feels like that's a stranger.
Oh,
like I know of you,
different
kind of thing.
You know, it's like I have like different tiers of how I know people in my mind, how I classify things.
Yeah.
And like social media is just weird.
Oh yeah.
Like how I try to think about it, because sometimes like I'll wig out when I'm like texting or DMing somebody. I was like, how would you be talking to them if they're standing right in front of you? And it's like, then I'm like, oh, is it weird if I'm like talking to them? It's like, bro, just act like it's all good. You know, it's like you're just being in your head about it. You know, sometimes I'm picking up on stuff, sometimes I'm not. You know, it doesn't matter. I think like as long as like you're just consistent in how you show up and relate to people, everything's cool. You know. And
it was harder because you're moving around a lot. You're losing people.
Yeah.
And then the dilemma of that is that you remember these people going on, but they don't remember you.
There's some of that.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, also think about like how people, like image, like how people think of you. And like, sometimes they may have like a favorable or negative impression of you. And like, time has passed, you know, people change, but.
I thought a lot about that too.
Yeah. If it's someone I rock with, I try to just like hold like the favorable things, and like, you know, they're just people, you know. It's like
Does that stuff
just trust is what I try to do more.
When you said the thing about like you hold on to like that old, like how you were during that time you met them kind of thing, and then years later you find them on social media and then you try to rekindle something.
Well, it's not necessarily like rekindle, it's just sort of like reconnect. Because it's like, you know, I know a lot of people who've gone further in their careers and stuff like that, and that's super cool. Like, I'm happy for them. And, you know, they may not want to spend it may not be the right time to like reconnect. You know?
Okay, yeah, I see.
Because of where they're at. I don't know where they're at, you know.
Raising a family, got a big job.
Who knows?
I have a few of those.
My thing is just like, in my mind, like I respect them, and like when I try to communicate with people, I try to keep that in frame. It's like, hey, like you're an awesome artist. Like, what's good? Or it's like, because in my mind, it's like the people who I respected then, you know, like I still respect now. And the people who I didn't really fuck with then, I generally don't fuck with now. You know,
yeah,
it's like, and it's like
got a few of those too.
It's just like I already know who's like cool from the past, and then sometimes I also just try to keep it open, because like I feel like creatives or just people in general, like sometimes like I feel like social media makes you really in your head sometimes, or just like life can, and it's like I just try to give people space.
It was harder for me just because you got these friends, you leave them behind, and you don't get to have any kind of contact with them until you have your own access to social media. And then you find them. Yeah,
it's cool.
Like I held on to this childhood crush for like my whole life path.
I try not to do that.
Yeah, I learned my lesson.
I try not to do that.
Yeah, because I tried to, like, just for like, I don't know what the fuck. Like I wanted some kind of closure, and this is something I just needed to close out to see if there was anything, which there wasn't. Like I try to hit them up, and then I get like some words, and then I'd share some art, and then they're cool with that. They ended up following me after that.
Oh, cool.
And then I try to make a like personal piece, just to like make a bridge. And then I put like 7 weeks into that, and then I'm done with it. I send it, and then like you're getting a response that you're not expecting, and you're just like, it's like a lesson that needed to be learned the hard way.
Yeah, I think like how do I say it? Like, I'm not really. How do I say it? I think it's better to, instead of like cultivating desire over like the internet, I think it's better to like get into the physical space of people and like hang out with them and check the vibe. And also it's like, I think it's good to find people who, like Quantal was saying, like find people who align with what you're trying to do. Like I have like a lot of interests, and like I feel like I can talk to a lot of different people, and you know, sometimes I don't know if it's like the current times or just like a San Diego thing. Like I would love to hang out with some more like scientists or engineers or people who work in other professions and stuff like that. But it seems like a lot of them just want to rock with
their own people,
their own clique.
Okay, yeah.
And I like to mix more and stuff like that. And
we're talking about cells. Fucking go somewhere else, like that kind of thing.
Yeah, on a basic level.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like when it comes to dating, I think, you know, understanding what you want to do, just like with your time, is really good, and what you enjoy, and then finding someone who also just like naturally rocks with that. And I feel like like dating through the internet has skewed a lot of people's like ideas
Yeah.
of relationships and masculine, feminine.
It makes you think that you're
whatever.
closer than you actually are.
There's that, or
Yeah.
you know, like expectations and communication. And I think it's good to just like be like, this is what I want, and this is what I'm working towards, and then find someone who fucks with that.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, it's difficult. I haven't figured it out all the way.
Me neither. Like I'm still at level 0 with that kind of stuff. That's why I'm so good at drawing.
Figure it out. You'll figure it out.
I've had all this done to myself. That's why.
Yeah.
No, but that shit's a whole other kind of battleground for me.
Well, I think like what I've learned recently is like trying to imagine like being accepted beforehand. You know, almost like the same thing as believing in yourself beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's been difficult for me to like own like all the different parts and pieces of myself.
Like
you know,
the flaws and all that?
There's the flaws, but also like the nerd shit. You know, there's been like a lot of shame around that.
Oh, yeah. Is that because of everybody around you just kind of putting shade on it?
I think part of that, but then also just like the culture. You know, like you're talking about like where I come from and like being into this kind of stuff.
Uh-huh.
I think like going on a journey just as like an adult of being able to like own the things that you like, and then being able to like, you know, either rep that or just like be about it in different environments.
I think that's a great part of being an adult too.
Yeah.
Is like when you're a kid and growing up with all that stuff, there's way more hardship for you for some fucking reason.
I think it's more socially acceptable for kids to a certain degree, not from other kids, but from adults to children, but not necessarily like adult to adult. You know, like I think it's really cool that like Gen Z has made like anime and games like
Oh yeah.
whatever.
There's
you
no
know?
shame to it anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes to
There
its own
is.
detriment.
There is, you know, but it's just like it's more accepted now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, to its own detriment. To its own detriment.
I grew up with some of that, and I'm telling you, that shit scared me from anime for a while.
Well, that's a whole nother bag, you know.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
There's some sus stuff in anime.
Mm-hmm.
And like, yeah.
Like some of my posts that I'd put like on Reddit or Tumblr just recently.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why I forgot those kind of people are out there. And then they would leave a comment, you're like, this drawing looks so good and yummy. I'm like, what the fuck? Yummy? What the hell?
I'm just like, thanks for the compliment.
Yeah, thank you. But
Thank you.
it's like that kind of comment either on like TikTok and stuff too, where people just say like the kind of weird stuff.
Yeah.
Like shamelessly. Still kind of freaks me out.
Yeah, and you know, it could be, you get to a point where you start to hear it in real life.
Yeah, when you hear it in real life, it's a real shock. Like,
Yeah.
that's a trauma starting kind of thing.
You think so? I'm just like, oh, it's whatever. It's an interesting story.
Makes you afraid of people a little more.
I like people.
Yeah. There's some definitely weird ones, like my raccoon man or whatever.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's like, I feel like meeting certain kinds of people refines like the clarity and like which direction you want to go in. And you know, it's like having certain experiences, like if you chalk them up to like failures or learning experiences, they refine which direction you want to go in that area.
And it tells you that there's no right path, there's no wrong path. That's just your path.
Yeah, it's your path, and like you gotta learn to like trust your intuition and like understand like what works for you and what doesn't.
I heard something recently. I don't remember where I heard it from, but they compared life, like when we're using the path analogy.
Yeah.
Life is not just, it's not a paved way.
No,
it's footprints.
Yeah.
Like these footprints, like they had to figure it out on their own. And that's everybody. You shouldn't be living life to like some kind of invisible rule or guideline. And that's unfortunately the way a lot of people live. and why a lot of people get a little shamed for the path, like how we take it, like the art path, the artist way or whatever.
Yeah. But I mean, we're part of those people too. You know, it's like there's a lot of stuff I've had to like, didn't realize like I internalized that I had to like uncover and then release, and then even uncovering it doesn't mean I can just release it sometimes. You know, it's like, yeah.
You're talking about like shaking old ideas and stuff, shaking off old ideas.
Yeah,
things you were taught.
Concepts. You know, because I feel like sometimes you don't even realize it's there, and it's like it's guiding you. It's like sometimes it's like ideas of self.
Okay,
you know?
yeah, I think, yeah, I know what you mean.
Because it's like, I really think like how you think about things can determine how they can occur. Like if you don't think it's possible for you to like have a partner, you know, you're gonna create that self-fulfilling prophecy. If you don't think it's possible for you to find community or create community, you're gonna self-fulfilling prophecy.
Questlove called that mana fucking.
Mana fucking? That's hilarious.
If you can manifest it, you can also mana fuck it up too.
Yeah.
So yeah, we also gotta watch out what we say, because eventually it might happen.
Yeah.
So that's something I had to figure out too. I was laughing so hard when I found that out.
That's a great way.
Yeah.
I feel like it's exactly what I was talking about, and like making the book about dreams and stuff like that. It's like I didn't want to manifest that thing or I didn't want to manifuck my life up.
I don't feel like you would have though. I think it's just a way of expressing it, getting it out of you.
Oh yeah, that's why I got it out of me. You know, in like a
but that was
healthy
just
way.
It's like an irrational fear that popped up.
It was an irrational feel, but it was also tied to some underlining beliefs or even like sort of fantasies that I had going on, and it's sort of like unhealthy fantasies. And you know, it's like really playing into some of those like tropes or stereotypes about like toxic success or like toxic romance.
Yeah.
And you know, just like I think sort of
You say it's like it becomes more idealized and just like far from reality kind of thing, to the point where you're driving yourself crazy that, oh my god, it might be real.
Well, you know, I think you can make those things real. You know, it's like you know, sort of like an edgy power fantasy. Like you can make that happen.
I also learned that artists are very much prone to schizophrenia more than others.
I don't know about that.
That one sounded crazy.
I don't buy it.
There's another thing too. If we keep telling ourselves that, shit, it might just happen.
Yeah, it's like there's all kinds of suggestions that come at us now all the time. And you know, it's like there could be some truth to it, but it's like, what do you want to choose to believe in? Me personally, I'm not gonna buy into that. No. I don't fuck with that.
I'll listen to it, but I'm not gonna hold on to it.
Because it's like, to me, the undercurrent of that is like, oh, like artists have a connection to mental unwellness. It's like artists are more prone to mental health issues. It's like artists are more prone to being unstable.
We're very vulnerable.
Yeah, it's like there's so many undertones to that. It's like,
yeah, that kind of shit scares me sometimes.
It's like, how does it scare you?
It scares me in like, especially like guys like you and me, where this kind of stuff is very much like we're very vulnerable to it, and then to also like find out that this is something that we have to deal with on our own. And there's not really a lot. Well, I say now that we have more people that we can compare with and share those like kind of fears and stuff with. But ultimately, by ourselves, we have to deal with that alone.
Yeah, and I think it's, to me, yes, but it's also like an illusion. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you'll have to work through things by yourself, But then I feel like at certain points you find people to relate to, and then you have support. You know, like there's community for anything. But you also have to like get yourself to the point of being able to engage in community and find community.
That's still something I'm working on.
Yeah.
I think this is a good start, though.
Yeah. You know, it's like I don't always know how to get there.
Oh, yeah.
But I also understand like certain stuff I got to go through alone, some stuff I don't, you know, but ultimately there's community for anything. So
Yeah, because I'm really surprised how much common ground we get.
yeah, dude,
It's very validating.
that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah. Makes me feel like all that shit was not as bad.
Sweet. Sweet.
Because I got a few cousins that are artists, but they're like, I don't know. I don't want to like say that I'm over them, but I'm in an area where like they're just not, and it gets isolating, and like you have these like problems with your art that you don't really know how to, you know, ask other people.
Yeah.
And when I found out that my cousins, like, they do, like, they have an interest in art, probably not to the extent that I do, but they still have like a kind of foothold in it. It does make it feel kind of reassuring to go to them, but for the most part, it feels like it's something that I don't want to burden them with.
Oh, okay.
And it's something that I could share with them, but I mean, I feel like I got to figure this out on my own. It's a really confusing thing.
No, I feel you. Like, it's like to reference one of my homies. It's like you got to carry that weight by yourself, but then at the same time, it's like this idea, just the idea that you have to carry the weight by yourself. And then this idea of being a burden, you know, that's like an idea you have about yourself. And maybe it's like other things, like the undercurrent of like what's going on that you might be scared of. Like if I was in that situation, yeah, I don't want to burden someone, but it's also like this fear of like rejection. But being able to detach is like being more curious. Is like, oh, maybe we'll connect, or maybe there won't be a connection and I just go somewhere else to find like the connection. You know, but just like having like the curiosity or courage just to ask.
But I got really bad social anxiety, so that's like 10 times harder to share that with somebody.
I feel you.
Like this is probably the most open I've been for a while.
Oh, respect, bro.
Like it took a lot for me to get to this point.
Sweet.
Like I'm just barely kind of like getting through to that with my little sister.
Yeah.
And the more I find out like about her, the more I feel like I can share a little more of the stuff I'm thinking or what I'm going through.
Cool.
Even though she calls me a bitch sometimes. Or just makes fun of me. But I don't know, it's good to know that I have that kindred spirit pretty close by.
Cool.
But for the most part, there's just some of this stuff that I gotta do by myself.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Not at all.
You know?
For a long time, I thought that there was a problem, but you know, going through all that work, it's not that big of a deal.
Like you understand, like you don't have to do it all at once either. Like someone was telling me, because I was talking to them about something, I think it was one of my family members, and they're like, you know, you're thinking about it as like this is the end state, but it's really just like a phase. I was actually talking to my roommate about it. He's like, you're thinking about it like you're living in the end state, but you're really just going through the phase of it. So like, you know, there's progression past whatever point you think you're at. It was like, oh, that actually helps a lot. Like thinking about it in terms of phases, like this is this phase of my life, or this is this phase of this situation. This is like this phase of this area.
It's a notch on the timeline is what I'm picturing.
Yeah.
It's just that the moment that we're in feels like a wall, but in hindsight that it's still moving and moving, getting longer and longer and longer. That's the way I saw it, like as you were telling it.
Yeah, I like that. That helps me, because then it's just like it makes me think of like, oh, like there's the possibility of change at the end of the phase or the measure of time. When I think it's just like stuck and it's not necessarily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's one thing that I was looking at throughout my dark period, one thing that I carried was that I know that this isn't going to last. Like, this isn't the end of it.
That's interesting.
Even though I got to a point where I felt like I needed to just get rid of everything. I needed to delete my Instagram, take my shit off the walls, all that stuff. There was still that part of me that was like, this isn't the end.
Yeah.
You're just going through a really tough time.
Yeah.
And, you know, keep that hope alive, find some way to keep yourself afloat, then you're gonna come out. And look, I'm right here. I did it.
Congratulations.
Still one floaty.
I like the floaty.
But it's still a floaty. It's
I
still
like the floaties.
inflated.
What does it look like when you got the yacht?
Shit.
What is the yacht? What is the Armada?
What's my helicarrier? I've made my stories.
What?
I told my story.
Told your story?
I made my own family. I have people in a community that I can go to if I need something, or provide for if, you know, someone needed it. And it's just like, I don't know, somewhere in the redwoods. Just giant ass trees and shit.
So you could see yourself being like a little bit more secluded in nature.
Because, I mean, Minnesota and Georgia are pretty green. Woodland. That's cool.
Yeah, it is.
But it's like Minnesota and Georgia, what I really liked is that it was half nature, half civilization, kind of. Like, I think the one I love the most is Minnesota.
Really?
I really love winter. It felt like everything was in balance there.
Really?
Nature-wise, environmental-wise. Environmentally? I don't know. Just the way that the environment was, it felt like there was a balance to it. Like, when it's spring, it's spring. It's summer, it's summer. When it's winter, it's winter. Everything felt like it was supposed to be. Like, I don't know. It just felt right.
Yeah.
So, yeah. When I was looking back at my life, and then I was thinking of all the places that I live, and I really took a look at like Minnesota and stuff, I say that it was my favorite part to live in, and on a environment level.
Yeah.
And the people were really nice. I just didn't know how to take that in. I was just like so brand new.
I feel you, yeah.
I'm so used to people being up your ass.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Like people giving you shit for whatever.
The first time I lived in a small town, it was like a culture shock for me. Yeah.
Because, how was it in Texas?
So I'm from Dallas.
Okay.
So it's actually like, and I grew up like in the city. Before like I lived in the city, I'm from North Dallas. I wasn't born there, but you know, it's like very, very familiar with North Dallas, West Dallas, parts of South Dallas. And, you know, there's a lot of different cultures and there's a lot of access to things like at a lot of different times. And there's a lot of different things going on.
When you say like you had a lot more access, do you mean to like people, like communities?
I would say like services, you know, like there's not a ton of like late night spots, but there's late night stuff. You know, there's late night food.
Oh, you think like when there's stuff available during the day, there's way more stuff available at night, or just stuff exclusive to night?
There's stuff, yes, there's stuff available at night.
Oh, I can imagine.
You know, like I'm more of a night owl anyways.
Oh yeah, I agree.
And naturally, at least. Because I can get up, you know, I get up now. I can do it. But I prefer to like be up later. So
Yeah, because bring back one of your old episodes when you guys were talking about your sleep schedules and how fucked up it is. I was laughing because I was like, I'm in the same fucking boat. Like I'm in the weird phase where I'm going to bed early, but before that I was staying up till like 7 in the morning and just sleeping the day away like a fucking vampire.
I haven't slept the day away in a very long time. You know, a long time. But I love staying up late at night.
Oh yeah,
it's one of those things.
it's like a different kind of solitary.
Yeah, like I feel like you know, different people get ideas or their brain works differently at different times of the day.
I think I've heard about this.
Yeah, I sort of rock with it, and I feel like I get some really interesting ideas, or you know how some people have fams and like they're talking about like 5 a.m. feels like my time. Like, cool, I understand exactly where they're coming from now.
Yeah.
11:30 feels like my time. 1 a.m. can feel like my time. And I think it's just like, I understand in my area, like a lot of people are shut down, like they're asleep.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, all that's shut down, and for whatever reason, I feel like I'm more in my zone. And I really like to actually like socialize during that time, or like work on stuff.
Oh yeah.
And it's just interesting being in such a morning person city. You know, like I like it. I like being outside in the sun, but I also like having the ability to go do things during my favorite time of the day. Or night.
When everything goes quiet, it feels like, you know, all of the world's energy just kind of cools down, and then that's when we can just start rising back up. It's like a worldwide what's that word? Introvert. It's like the introversion energy just hits us at night because all of the social peoples are just dead asleep, and now there's nobody to stop us. There's nobody to try to talk to us. There's nobody interrupting me.
Well, I'm saying like I could be that extrovert.
Yeah.
Like,
what does it call that? Ambivert?
Yeah, I'm an ambivert for sure.
I'd agree too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. To an extent.
Yeah.
It really depends on the people. Always.
Yeah. Facts.
But for the most part, when I think about the people that I've conversed with, I could kind of converse with almost everybody.
Okay, cool.
And I tie that to being, I'm going to say it because it sounds cooler, a nomadic kid.
Yeah.
You have to adapt to different like social groups, different kids and everything. Because I can remember talking to like the cool kids or the nerds, even though I'd spend most of my time with the nerds.
Yeah.
And then I can even like socialize with like even the quietest of kids, because I'm still that to my core.
Well, you're reflective and observant, so it's like yeah.
Like I became a social chameleon growing up, and I feel validated using that word because at some point I was looking up military kids.
Yeah.
Trying to at least. And I found this abandoned Reddit page for military kids. Like the last post was like probably 280 some weeks ago.
Weird.
Yeah, it was like a ghost town on the internet. And I just was looking for people like me, kids that grew up in the military, and see if I can compare the experiences. And one of the last posts was talking about how like we sort of like unknowingly developed the chameleon socializing skill, and it becomes like a survival tactic in a way, because being a military kid, you're going to be alone a lot, so you got to find a way to stop that quick. And I swear feel like I read that. Somebody said social chameleon, and that's a word that I've been telling myself for years. And I was like, that's the one. That's it. I found it. They're probably long gone or some shit, but I found it. Somebody thought it. It's like when I found the artist way and they were saying all this shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I see that. I know it. It's out there. They're just not here. But yeah, looking back and then finding out that I have that skill, I don't know, it's really weird. Because like in the moment, I just saw myself as the quiet kid, just drawing in the corner, trying to avoid everybody. But then I see the moments where I was able to hang out with some of the kids, even the fools that I wouldn't even expect to talk to. Yeah. And then like there would be the rare occurrence where I'd get in trouble for socializing. Like, Julian, is that you? I'm like, sorry. Oh man, that was, and out of all the bad moments, that was one of the good ones. Is getting in trouble for coming out of my shell. And yeah, that's something I'm pretty fond of. Yeah, crazy
Nice.
times.
Do you feel like you'd like to be that like mentor that you felt like you never had?
In some ways, yeah.
Like what?
Like I don't know if you've ever seen it, but when you see young artists, aspiring artists, starting off, and they're just kind of like lost, like they don't know where to start, and sometimes they would like jump into like the most complex subjects like anatomy or something.
Yeah.
And this is when I was spending a lot of time on Reddit, and I was going through all the art forums and just looking at all these artists that just seemed lost.
Yeah.
And not knowing where to start. And then you would see the like one reply where it's just like, give up. Like, what the fuck is this?
Oh yeah.
Like really shitty shit. And when I would read some of it, I'd be like, that's no way, that's how you're killing these artists.
Yeah.
Is telling them this shit. And that's the same kind of stuff that I saw at the Kubert school.
Oh really?
Yeah. Like, not towards me, but towards some of my classmates. And that was just for like teachers being fucking dicks for no reason. Like, you're here to learn from me, kind of thing. And when I saw that on Reddit, I started getting all those old flashbacks, and I was like, maybe there's something that I can do. And there was like there's some posts that I would reply to every now and then, like when it came to, you know, I'm stuck on drawing the nose, where do I start? And then I would leave like probably 2-3 paragraphs of where to start, and then like, how do I draw the figure, where do I start? And then I would share my process, what helped me, and like the little formulas that I would make for myself from learning all these other ways to go. Because the way I had to teach myself was really fucking hard. I didn't have any kind of guide.
So you self-taught?
I'm very much self-taught.
What sources did you draw from though?
What do you mean?
Like, you still got information to teach yourself. Like, where did you go to get that information?
At first, like when I really started to take it seriously, I was in high school. I remember I was at the lunch table, and I was looking at my phone and was scrolling through some art. And I was looking at a Spawn cover, and I was like, you know what? I think this is what I want to do.
Oh, sick.
Like, this feels like me. Like, this is something that I could do. And once I started to look into that, and then I looked into the artists behind these, and that's where I started to learn about like my hero, Greg Capullo, who did like a fat chunk of the Spawn comics, even before I even knew his name. Like, he was influence on me. So when I found that out, I did the research on him, because I wanted to draw like him.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was like a year later. I think I moved here when I found an interview of him with Kevin Smith.
Oh, cool.
That I couldn't find anywhere else. Like some years after. Like I was scouring the fucking earth to find this interview that just fell off the face of the earth. And he would talk about his origin, his career, but also like how he started to develop his practice, because he's self-taught too.
Interesting.
He had art schools and stuff, but he said that he was like a pretty bad student. Like he was fucking around with girls, playing music, smoking weed, and all that shit. But yeah, like a complete opposite of what I was doing, where I was just like nose down in the books. But when he explained how he learned to draw and take it seriously, like his goal was always to work for Marvel.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
So he already had the spark, you know. He had that natural aptitude to draw, and this is just him finding out where he wants to guide that. And like when he talked about how he learned it, he was very like shit, what's the word? He was very like confident of himself.
Yeah.
Like he didn't take shit from anybody. Like he's a fucking beast when it comes to like his art and his mindset.
Yeah.
Because the dude's a machine, even now. And he's like in his fucking 60s or something.
Cool.
But when he was going through his process, his early career, and then when he really started to take it seriously, he quit his job. He asked his mom, who was a bitch to him throughout his whole life, if he could sponge off of her for a year to hone his craft.
Yeah.
And she said, yeah. And then he went off to do his like fucking arc of drawing and shit. It was weird. He was studying from like Loomis, Bridgman, all the old academics.
Interesting.
But he was also taking influence off of the artists that inspired him, like Buscema, Romita, Frazetta, John Byrne, all these old comic legends. And I think what I took from that, like without having that knowledge at first, was just the books that he called out, like the Bridgman and Andrew Loomis. And then that's where I started collecting books. Because I got the How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way.
Yeah.
And then I got the Figure Drawing for All It's Worth by Andrew Loomis. Constructive Anatomy, George Bridgman. And that's basically where I started the self-education stuff. And because there's nobody else that was going to do it.
Yeah.
And every now and then I'd find a good YouTube tutorial that wasn't like a fucking hour long, to my detriment, because some of that stuff I was a little too impatient at the time.
Yeah.
Like, just show me how to draw fucking superheroes. I just want to draw big ass muscles and all that shit.
Yeah.
I was super impatient. Because
how were you able to like sort of tame your impatience to like sit down and put in the work? Like,
you mean like discipline myself?
Yeah, like how were you able to just like make yourself just like sit down and draw, like, and focus specifically on those things? Was it more so it's like you really wanted to learn that aspect?
Yeah.
You were just impatient about it?
Yeah.
Okay,
like,
so you
I gotta do it now. Right fucking now. I should have been doing this shit yesterday.
Yeah.
Like that kind of drive. But it was also because, like I said, I was being groomed to do shit that I didn't want to do. And I was the only one pushing my art, especially during the end of high school. So it was me trying to beat my parents to the punch. So it was more of like I gotta do this before they start getting more of a grasp. which really hurt in the beginning, just because it felt like I was doing it out of desperation.
Yeah.
And it would be like that for years, because I made the decision to take it seriously in 9th grade, and then I graduated early, so that made it even harder for me, because my mom's trying to throw me into college that, like, I just moved here when I graduated.
Oh, really?
So I didn't know anything.
Yeah.
Like, everything was brand new.
And you're still, like, younger?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was 16. Wow. Like, way too fucking early for that. But I had the mindset of, this is gonna, like, take some time. Like, I just graduated. Let me, I was gonna say a year. That was not gonna fly at all.
No.
Let me take a year to figure some shit out. But then my mom was like, no, you gotta do something.
Yeah.
And that's what, like, lit a fire under my ass to just, like, learn as much as I could.
Cool.
And I mean, in hindsight, of course I should have, like, been way easier on myself, but I was in no kind of space to be going easy on myself. Yeah, I was very much gung-ho.
That's interesting, because it's like sometimes the environment or, like, phase that you're in also has a relationship to how you can treat yourself. Not how you want to treat yourself, but how you can treat yourself.
You're pretty much doing what you're used to. At least I was. And that's like, the way I was raised eventually became the way that I was teaching myself how to draw. And it was really fucking brutal. And I wouldn't recommend that to anybody.
Yeah.
So, yeah, when I saw those people that needed help on Reddit or anywhere, and I was just like, they need somebody who understands that this is hard. This is not an easy path.
Yeah.
And that you're gonna meet a lot of people who are just gonna be dicks for no reason.
Yeah, this is
just to say, like, oh, I know better than you. Like, that's off. That doesn't look right. Shit like that. And give no kind of helpful, constructive feedback, which completely pissed me off. Shit, where was I going with this?
I don't know. It sort of sounds like you need a little bit of that fire, like, having to operate in terms of a relationship to an antagonist. Like,
you need a rival, sort of thing.
Drives you.
Yeah. But mine felt like I was going against a fucking 5-headed monster or something. Like, it felt like a unwinnable fight. I could put in some cuts. I could stab it a little bit, but ultimately it felt like I was gonna lose no matter what. But at least I tried, I guess. But I feel better knowing what I know now, especially after, like, trying to help out those people that just didn't know where to go. And I don't know, it felt like I was talking to myself. Yeah. A lot of that I always imagined me in high school.
I feel that.
Yeah, talking to my teen self, who just needed somebody to help him through all that. And it's also very what is it? There's, like, a pro and con to everything, and being a self-taught artist also has that.
Oh yeah. No matter which way you go, it's not going to be perfect.
Because eventually, I would, like, kneel to my fucking mother's wishes and go to community college.
Yeah.
But I would fight for at least one art class.
Yeah.
And I fucking hated them. I hated all of them.
Yeah.
I was so upset. And I remember when we were in 8 till 8, I think Juan brought up one of their names, and it was one of the people that I didn't like.
Oh, one of the teachers?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I was just like, God damn. Oh, I can't really say much about that now. But it's so weird. It's like I spent so much time developing myself through my own sort of education that when I put myself into an art class, it just felt alien. Like nothing felt right.
Yeah.
Like I had to somehow forget everything that I taught myself to learn whatever this fool was teaching. And that would go for every art class that I had at that college throughout the Cubert school.
Interesting.
Yeah. And that's pretty much when I gave up on art schools entirely. And I'd still take an art course.
Would you ever consider teaching?
Part of me thought about that. Yeah, like I had this, like how I said I thought about everything. I also thought about what it'd be like if I was an art teacher. And I don't know, part of it that scared me was just the students. You never know what student you're gonna get.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, I wanted to be fucking Robin Williams in Dead Poet Society. Like, don't let go of that shit. This is you. Hold on to it.
Yeah.
Like, I know that if I did become a teacher, that's the kind of teacher that I want to be. Like, I'm not gonna be the dickhead that just wants to show off and tell you what you're doing is wrong without telling you, the best way to go about it. I'd encourage, like, there's when you're starting off, you have like your foundations, like perspective, form, gesture, all that shit. But then that's the stuff that you can teach. But when it comes to what you do with those and what you leave out,
those are the tools.
These are guidelines, but what you do with those is completely up to you.
Yeah.
I can help you correct some of the stuff because, we make a mistake. One eye is bigger than the other, lopsided proportions and all that. But I would encourage, explore that. Don't adhere to these, like, random ass guidelines.
Yeah.
Like when TikTok had the weird hard-on for the Andrew Loomis method. I was like, that's just for that's an ideal
like
head.
way, yeah.
It's a very strict set of guidelines. And when these young people, artists, take that in as their first sort of like their first taste of learning art, they're gonna hold on to that. Like, this is the end all be all, but it's not. It's just another thing to learn. You could take it in and then see where it gets you, but ultimately do not hang on to that. It's just there to be a trampoline. Because my old roommate, he asked me when I was posting some of my portraits, he asked me, how did you learn to draw the head? Where'd you learn portraits? And I told him that I developed the combination of all these different methods, Loomis included. Because I started with Loomis, then I moved on to George Bridgman's blockhead, and then the Riley method, which is just like the gestures and rhythms of the face.
Interesting.
And then just stuff that I picked off of some of my favorite artists, because when I saw some of their like under drawings or layouts, I didn't see a Loomis method, I didn't see a Riley method or something. I just saw it was random every time. It was a egg shape, it was a block, it was cylinders, whatever. And
like in your own drawing style, do you do like a preliminary and then like a more final layer? Like, do you do a preliminary layer and then come back and, let's say like you do like pencils and then you come back and do inks. Do you do something like that?
I used to do it a lot more starting out, just because like I didn't have the confidence to like jump to that. Like I needed every single line. No, but over time, I just started to leave some of those parts out.
Yeah.
And recently, I adopted another method where it was looking at the shapes that make the face.
Yeah.
Like this helps more like at a profile view where you see the triangle of the nose, the sort of orbital shape of the eye, the mound of the mouth.
Yeah.
And just playing with those shapes so that you get variety, but you also cut off some of the guides that would make that drawing like really tight and you know, not really expressive. So yeah, over time, over time I was just seeing what I needed and don't needed or didn't need. Rhymes is all fucked up, but yeah, most of it was just me trying to simplify it to like the simplest parts.
Yeah.
The most necessary parts.
Interesting. Okay. I like that.
Like that's how I apply my my formula to everything. I study the complex, and then I find out what I need, what I don't need, and then just condense it. Like I think my favorite one is when I was trying to figure out figure drawing, and it was I formulated it as gesture, and then form, and then detail, and then an emphasis on gesture and form, and how people jump immediately to the details, which can destroy a drawing really quickly.
Interesting. Okay.
And sometimes I look at the formula, I'm like, this is way too simple. Like, I feel like there's something missing, but no, it's just how I explain it that people might attach to it, might not. But ultimately, I wanted to find the simplest way that I can do it for me and for anybody else that would need it. So the gesture would be the silhouettes, the lines. It's chicken scratch. This should be like the most easygoing part of the formula. And then the form being like simple shapes, cylinders, squares, more cylinders, squares, you know, basic blocks.
Interesting.
And then based off of form, you stay in this chapter for a while, this part of the formula, and just like add more to the shape. So what was the cylinder becomes a sort of rounded square. And then you just keep adding on to that to the point where you're adding like the roundness of the end of the fingers. I'd say the nails are sort of a detail, but you can add that in somewhere, like circles on the knuckles and all that. And basically it's just trying to keep detail out as long as you can. And detail I labeled as shadows, stuff like the iris, the pupil, eyelashes, the fingernails, just the accessories of a finished drawing kind of thing. And I think I've shared that like probably 2 or 3 times on Reddit. And I'm still trying to find a way to explain it in a very simple way so that if you're new to it, you can still understand it.
So you're able to like easily use your imagination to visualize things before you commit it to paper or like screen?
For the most part, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So like, are you able to like play out like whole movies like in your head and stuff like that? Or like whole scenes? Are you able to like take one of those scenes and then rotate it so you can look at that scene from different angles in your imagination?
That part I'm still a little iffy on. Like I have like small layouts in this sketchbook where I do try and figure out like camera angles and stuff. Like I think this kind of answers it. I can see it in my head.
Yeah, that's all I'm curious about.
Yeah, I could see it. It's just putting it on paper that's a little tricky.
Yeah, it's like learning the skills.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool though.
And I think the simplest way is just visualize that angle that you want. Try and eliminate everything that would complicate it, like the leaves of a tree, all the details, and just put it in a box. Put it in a cylinder. Use the simplest shape that you can.
I like that. Put it in a box. It's like
tried and true method. Almost every artist I've ever looked up says the same shit.
Interesting.
Put it in a box. Because ultimately everything fits in a box, and once you put it in a box and you learn like every angle, you're very close to drawing almost everything.
Well, just thinking about like from like a bird's eye view of putting this whole park that we're sitting in a box, and like we would be miniature, you know, like
we'd be dots.
Yeah, dots basically. But then just how cool it is, the idea of being able to rotate this whole park like inside of like a three-dimensional object. And I never think about like what would this look like from the ground up.
Like worm's eye?
Yeah, worm's eye.
Some of the phrases that I learned in art is ridiculous.
You've heard worm's eye view before?
Worm's eye, bird's eye.
Oh, of course. The balance.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, all kinds of weird little terms for artists. But, yeah, I enjoy it.
This is yeah, I just finished watching Redline for the first time last night.
What is that?
It's a anime movie about intergalactic space racing. So it's sort of like...
Never would have guessed from that title.
Yeah. Well, the whole thing is about beating the red line, which is like, you know, a certain kind of race. And the animation, like I watched the American dub, and I feel like it would be better in Japanese. If it is in Japanese, it may not be. But the animation's crazy because it's like they'll have moments where it'll just morph into fisheye and then morph out of fisheye. And it's just like, oh, like the animators are on another level. Like,
and I feel like for stuff like that, like if you ever see the behind the scenes kind of pencil layout tests
super
and
dope
stuff, like I always think about what they're leaving out and what they're putting in to get to that. Like, are they doing the dots, the vanishing points? Are they drawing the guidelines? I know they're doing some kind of guideline, like the floor plane or the sky frame or something like that. But I always like to think, at what point do you feel confident enough where you don't need those and you can still pull off a believable shot? That's still something I'm figuring out.
Yeah, I think it just comes with time. I couldn't even put a number on it. Yeah,
it's so complicated. But I feel like where I'm at now, I can get a good idea of it. Just because, I don't know, the way I've been drawing my figures lately, trying to put it in a box and spinning it around in my head. And then I have apps that help a bunch too, like you know, little 3D models,
arms and stuff like that. I had some of those too, and then I ran out of room on my phone, and I was like, I don't need them. They help. But
why are you lying to yourself?
Like what?
I guarantee there's something else that you can get rid of before you get rid of that.
No. Do you mind if we pause for a moment?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, we're back. Yeah, so like we were just talking about like how we wanted to spend like the last bit of the podcast.
Yeah, and there's like 1,000 different directions.
Yeah, so we just wanted to talk about like where we want to take stuff. So like what kinds of things are you thinking about in terms of like where you want to take things?
The way, like when I heard that part where you were talking about your dreams and then you used your art to release that, I thought about it for myself, and it's something I've been thinking about for like a long ass time. And because like I have my own like traumas and all that, my own nightmares that I wanted to turn into my own stories that I've been thinking about for a long time.
Well, my general impression from just talking to you, because I'm really getting to know you for the first time, like right now, even though we've hung out, is like you have stories, but it seems like you have a story that you need to tell. Like you have your story that you want to tell, and then there's all these other like little stories that could grow into bigger stories. But it seems my general sense is like you just got a big story that you need to like, get off.
I say that I have like a few that I keep sort of like running around, like that I've been thinking about for, I want to say like fucking a decade maybe, that I've just been like adding on to as the time went by.
Do they relate to like a lot of the stuff that we talked about today?
Most of it, yeah.
Interesting.
Like part of it, I wanted, like when we were talking about Frankenstein, I wanted to make my own kind of creature, but on on like a sci-fi level, like it's a whole other planet. Maybe we got all these people that are this creature. Like if that creature was an entire species,
Like a hive mind?
not like a hive mind, but it's like a community of these creatures that have just been going through the same shit because of this one figure who rules like over all of that. It's like I'm trying to take what I went through and just kind of blow it up. Like tell it in a way that is really what do you call it, exaggerated. Like I have that one, and then I have one about just trying to I think it's just trying to express how I was feeling when I was a teenager, where I was just like angry, alone, all that stuff. And that's more like I don't know, every time I thought about it, it was like prehistoric nights kind of thing.
Cool.
Yeah. Like I have a sketch of it that I'll show you after this.
Oh, sick.
That's one. And then the third one I was thinking about is kind of like a modern day sci-fi kind of thing. It's like a mix between The Ghost in the Shell and Mass Effect, but it's still Earth. Like I didn't want aliens.
Are you good at drawing like machines?
I feel like I could teach myself to do it. Like
I believe that.
yeah, all it is just shapes in the end, shapes on shapes.
Just out of curiosity, do you practice any with doing landscapes and environments?
I'm slowly getting into that. Like I think where I kind of started off is a bit of a leap for me, just because I felt like I had enough skill to break it down. Because the last time I did a pencil landscape was at Hubert.
Oh, really?
That I didn't get to finish. But
was it like a larger scale?
Sort of. It's pretty much like the size you just emphasized. But it never made it to a finished piece. It was just a layout.
Do you prefer to like work large or small? Or like, do you mix it up?
I mix it up, but most of the time I'm drawing like in a size like this big. Or like a like a 13-inch, like my tablet, where I've been spending most of my time lately.
Do you feel like there's certain things that you had to get used to in drawing digitally?
Yeah.
Is it just like normal to you now?
There's some parts that I'm pretty confident with now. I think the hardest part was, I mean, it's a glass screen. So I have to get used to like kind of hand strength to keeping myself from like sliding off and keeping a steady line. So I got a textured film for that.
I got one too.
Yeah.
Fuck with it.
It's such a weird thing to have to look for.
Yeah.
Because you never know which one is the right one.
Yeah, I got this Asian one that I rock with. It's nice.
What is it called?
I don't know.
Couldn't even tell.
If I still have the box, I'll shoot you a picture of the box later.
Cool, because I need to replace mine ASAP.
Yeah, it's weird. I came across it through digging through YouTube reviews. And he's like, this is the most scratchiest one. I'm like, cool. Like, I need texture.
Yeah. Because writing on paper for my whole life, and then you get this fucking glass screen.
Yeah.
It's such a shock to have to relearn all that shit.
You know, like it took me a while to like find an affordable like iPad on eBay.
Oh, on eBay, pre-owned.
Yeah.
Okay.
And before that, I was just rocking like the tablets that connected to my laptop.
Like an Intuos?
Like a Wacom. It's actually an XP pen.
Oh, okay.
And I really like the XP pen. I actually like, it's really cool being able to draw, like see what you're drawing on top of. But I like the feel more of the XP pen tablet for some reason. It's just like, it's cool.
Is it the positioning or?
Yeah, it's like I'm sitting upright. And once I got used to like looking forward and like not looking at my hand.
Oh, you were just like.
Yeah, because it's like you don't look straight down at the tablet.
I know what you mean. That was such a weird thing to learn too. No, but I think the hardest thing that I had to go through when learning digital was brushes.
Oh yeah, do you make your own?
I'm trying to.
Yeah,
it's really hard.
Yeah.
All those like different settings. I'd have to slide the thing all the way up just to see what it's like, and then trying to find a mid ground. And I mostly use Procreate, and their brushes are
awesome.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Procreate's dope.
But I hate the brush names. Like, what the fuck is this? It's not. I want 2B, HB. I want to know what the hell I'm using. Not like a Snickle Fritz brush.
Not to like plug, but do you ever fuck with True Grit at all?
True Grit. That sounds familiar.
They have like a pencil pack.
Oh wait, yeah, I do. I have their ink pack.
Oh, you got the rusty nib? The Chroma whatever, the pencil pack is awesome.
Chroma?
Yeah, it's like Chromograph or something like that. Like, it's one of my favorite packs from them.
And does it label it like lead types kind of thing?
It's like using the pencils, I feel like is more akin to like actually using the tools compared to the rusty nib pack. Like, I'll let you check it out. I got it with me, so after we're done,
yeah, I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah,
because I was just downloading a bunch of random ass packs until I found something I liked.
Yeah,
and I only recently found a pencil that I liked. Like, if you look at my recent posts, the drawings that I made is the brush that I found pretty recently. That it really feels like a fucking badass pencil.
That's what's up.
But it took a lot of struggle to find it. I had to go through a lot of shit.
Yeah, it's a weird quest to find the right brushes for your digital pack.
And then you look up tutorials on digital art and how to start. And like, start with the round brush. Start with all this easy shit. But I don't know. That's I'm starting to get over that hump. But in the beginning, I was really confused.
Yeah.
And that's just the process of being self-taught. Just teach yourself how to figure it out.
Yeah. And I noticed like my drawing has definitely changed from being more particular about what instruments I used to draw with. And it's like now I go back to like a regular ass pencil, but that's because I understand what I can do with the pencil now after trying so many different kinds of pencils and like different shit.
Like, you figure out like you don't need this super expensive pencil with this type of lid. I know what you mean. That's how I spent, like, when I started taking art seriously, I was looking up Capullo's pencils, and he was using these like super fancy Japanese ones.
Which is cool.
It's really cool, yeah, but I don't need it.
Yeah, so this is something I typically ask people. What do you feel like is the most simplest gear loadout for yourself? Like, what's the least amount of stuff do you need to make a piece or a project for yourself? What are the essentials for you?
I use, like, now my most used pencil when I draw traditionally is just a number 2 pencil. Like shit a kid would have in school. Like, you can get a lot of mileage off of that pencil.
I agree.
A lot of, depending on how you hold it, your looseness and all that, you can get a lot out of that. Just a block eraser, sharpener. Favorite ink pen, I mostly use like a brush pen or whatever this pen is.
Oh, you got it on standby?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I was like, do I need that? Maybe. Let me just use it for reference. Oh yeah, here it is. Like, just this little pen. I think Joshua would know this.
Yeah. Oh, cool. I've never used that.
I mostly use it to fill in blacks, like with a brush pen too.
Oh, cool.
So if I were to sum it up, I'd probably need like less than 5 tools. I don't need that much.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. And like, that's something I had to prove to myself too. That I don't need all this fancy equipment. I don't need the glorious brush of all. I don't need it. And I started finding that out when I was drawing my portraits.
Oh, cool.
All I need is some knowledge and a pencil. That's it. Don't need to get all crazy with it. Yeah.
Have you started like scripting out some of the ideas that you have, or like planning them?
Sorta, yeah. I have like short stories typed out that act more like teasers of what's in the world. It's not like a whole like story or anything, but yeah, there is something that exists on paper, whether it's like a few plot ideas, a few scenes that I want to get in there, and then I'm just barely getting into the like sketching of what this looks like
the thumbnailing and stuff like that.
Like cool. Like this one character that I'm drawing, the prehistoric knight.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
He's the first one that I've really like thought about for a long time. That is basically a self-insert. It's just me with a helmet on and tusks. It's really
cool.
I mean, I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
But that's the one idea that I've had for years. And if there was anything I changed about it, it was just the size of the tusk on his helmet. And yeah, I've had that idea since I graduated high school.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, so 10 years probably.
It's time.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, I mean, if now's the time, I might as well.
Yeah.
Took a long time to get here, but I feel like I'm more ready than I've been. I just needed to mentally get there.
Yeah,
Right.
I feel that. Yeah, I totally understand what you're saying. Are you doing like concept art with some of like the like characters, or like even like environments?
Yeah.
Cool.
Like I try to make up my own animals. I was watching a Prehistoric Planet on Apple TV.
Yeah.
And they just came out with the Ice Age, which is pretty much like my favorite period of animals ever.
Cool.
Just woolly giants.
Yeah.
And that's like a big part of the world that I wanted to adopt and make my own. Like if there's a woolly rhino, maybe I give him like a set of horns that kind of antler out and just make it familiar but also new to that world.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. That the farthest I got was just like a mammoth kind of thing. And for one of my other stories, it's like these people who don't really die, but they like go through this metamorphosis and turn into like trees.
Oh, yeah.
But it's more of like a fleshy willow looking kind of tree.
Oh, trip out.
Where it's just kind of like contorted. There's an opening for for like the children of their lineage to just like, oh, let's talk to grandma, and then they just go into that and sort of like connect to it. Like I got really weird with it.
Wild.
But I have like sketches of that you know, I'm just waiting to tweak a bit. It gets really nasty.
You should make that.
Oh man.
It totally reminds me of certain kinds of aesthetics, and I'm trying to place where they are. I'll probably know like as soon as we're done recording and stuff like that.
Like, have you heard of the game Scorn that came out recently?
Yeah.
I had a heavy influence from that.
Really? Because I was thinking like more translucent. Like, did you ever watch The Time Machine with what's his name?
I don't think so.
There was the It was the guy who's in Memento. Did you ever watch Memento?
I feel like I've heard of it.
I don't think his name is Pierce, but it's slipping from my mind right now.
But is it like a weird sci-fi?
Well, there's this thing where it's a sci-fi, but it's based on like a old school book. And this guy is suffering from grief, and he makes a time machine, and then he ends up accidentally going way too far in the future, and the human race is like divided into 3 groups. There's the people who look like you and me, and they like live in like a sort of like a tree city, and then they also like run around on the earth, like sort of tribal. And then there's these weird sort of like orc-like characters that are like black and like bust out from underground and like kidnap people.
You need to give me that title.
And
what the hell is that?
then there's this translucent set of beings who have like telepathic powers and sort of control the orc-like characters.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so it's based on like an old school book. It's called The Time Machine.
The Time Machine. Is it? It sounds like 80s. What is that?
So they made like another, because they made a movie back in the day, and then they made a remake like in the early 2000s. And it was the dude who also did like Count of Monte Cristo. He was in there.
What the hell? I ain't never heard of this.
Yeah, it's tight. You'd probably dig it. It's like short.
Yeah,
so.
My dad shares weird ass movies with me all the time.
I've seen hella movies. We're not even talking about the weird
Yeah,
ones.
we'll talk about that another time.
Yeah.
We got a whole fucking list of that.
Well, cool, man. Did you want to like say anything else? Ask anything else?
If anything, I'd probably save my questions for the next time.
Okay.
Just because, like, if I ask, we're gonna be here for like another 5 hours.
I feel you.
Like, we're gonna be here till next year.
Well, man, I really appreciate you coming on the show.
Of course.
Where can people find you online? Do you have like a website or do you have an IG?
Shit. I always thought about making a website, but I haven't got to it. Just because I don't have anything to sell.
I feel you.
But I do have an Instagram that I spend a lot of my time in. At Julzor with the underscore. If you catch me like right now, depending on when this comes out, it still might be the chicken run.
Okay.
The chicken run profile picture.
Just like write down the different ones, and I'll just put them all on the title screen and the description. So if it's now or the future, you know, like people know.
But right now, my main one is just Instagram. Right now, I'm fidgeting with TikTok and Tumblr. A tiny bit of Reddit. My Reddit blew up for like a second, and then I just kind of stopped.
Cool.
Just because of the attention was too much. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We'll talk about that another time.
I actually have one question because I feel like it's something I thought about earlier. Like, if you got opportunities to work somewhere off of the art that you posted online, what kind of opportunities would you be interested in? And also, like, would you be more interested in working in like comics, or would you be more interested in working in animation or something like that, or even video games? Because I feel like those skills like translate across those 3.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, I know that all 3 have a visual development cycle, but for something like an animation or a video game, their visual development is a little longer than a comic.
Yeah, for sure.
So, I mean, for the comic, I'd love to do one. I still have some things to work out, and sometimes when I think about a comic, I want it to be mine.
Yeah.
But if it was for like a known or indie publisher, then yeah, I'll think about it. But for like a video game or animation, probably more towards a video game.
You think the video game industry would be the most appealing to you?
I think so, just because I've seen so much of the art.
Yeah.
I've seen so much behind the scenes stuff, and when I look back at art that I've shared and little like comments and stuff saying like this looks like something that would be in that or a part of it, like it gave me a boost, like maybe I can be a part of that kind of thing. So yeah, I'd probably be working towards visual development for like a game or something. Yeah. And if anything, it'd just bring me like full circle. Like if I ever got to that point.
Yeah, well, I hope like things open up for you like the more you create. Like,
Thank you.
I hope something comes through the pipeline, dude.
I hope so too. And then get my mom off my back. Like, see, I can do stuff like this. And then she'll just ask me, so did you check in the Lowe's? Like some shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope so too. I feel like I've been working so hard and I never gave myself the props of like getting myself this far with my craft. And there's still so much more that I know that I could do. I just have to jump over that fear hump. But I hope so too. Hopefully sometime next year.
Cool. Cool. Well, thanks for coming on the show, man.
Of course, dude.
It.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Oh my God, this is something I really needed. Thank you.
Thanks, bro. All right. Well, that's it.
Bye.